I'm being mind controlled by the music. I can't think of anything right now. Hopefully the story that I wanted to tell as soon as I started stream will come to me. I need to figure out my controller. Why is it not working? What the? Why is this? I mean, I can use my mouse and whatnot. Hi, Josh. There we go. Now we got both the chats on the stream at the same time. I might have to change the settings because I had them set up for the 100 line and now this is a completely different game. Okay, what is happening? Why is my controller not working in this game? There's a couple of reasons this could be. Let us go into VTube Studio and try this. Does this work now? No. Okay. And turn it back on. Wait. Okay. Mood lighting. Return. Yeah, I like started things up and I'm like, oh, okay, I got it all figured out right now. Like, I thought I had done all the troubleshooting already. I guess not. Alright, let me try and restart the game, maybe? And then maybe my controller will work? Maybe it's because I turned on my controller after I started the game? Maybe. It's not looking promising. It's not that I didn't want to play this game, I just never had bothered. And what changed my mind is that I realized that everything was like voice acted, and I'm like, big. That's big for me. If everything is voice acted, then that means I can spend more time being the silly guy rather than having to read out all the info, read out all the dialogue, and then also have my own commentary to make. Alright, what the hell is going on? Why is my controller not? Whatever, I could just play on mouse and keyboard, it's fine. Whatever. Who cares? Maybe next time I'll figure out the controller. Options. Okay, I need to turn down the BGM to like halfway, because holy moly is distracting me so hard. It hard cuts out the menu music. It's freaking me out. Okay. I don't know, whatever. The settings are probably fine. Who cares? Who cares? We'll figure it out later. Why does this sound like Danganronpa? I'll give you one guess. It's because it is. It's the same composer, so. I think this guy's name is Shinigami, I think.
Oh look! A human! It's been a while! Anyway, that was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing. Let's see... Alright, there's something I have to do first. Okay, human, listen up. First, I'll have you select your difficulty. Choose
He said,
wisely. Complain
select
about it
your
later,
difficulty.
and I'll boom kill ya. Now then, display the options.
I don't know. Give me like lenient, I guess. That
Oh,
sounds like the
sure about
middle
that?
difficulty.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
It sounds harder than
You want to know what
adorable.
difficulty that is? The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you. I'll be as difficult with you as you wish. So I hope you're
It
ready.
really is, bro. It's really
Well, to be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick.
we're really going through
I'm
it.
your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner, after all. So, are you ready? Do you want to start for real? Do you
Can you get to the
seriously
point?
Want to start?
Can we get a move on?
For real?
Yeah, actually I changed my mind actually.
Aw,
Actually I
that's a
don't really
start.
want to play this game.
Guess this is goodbye then. I'll delete your game now. Bye.
Alright, see you later.
Just kidding. You can't end things here.
Starting to think the reason people don't do lip sync
what
is
it gonna
because they could
be?
just do other
Are you gonna
dubs.
start or not?
Yeah, the lip sync is maybe not on point, but it's fine. I could deal with it. I'm a VTuber. My lips don't sync. But yeah, Clover was the one who was like, yeah, I tried playing this game, and then I kind of didn't really care for it. So I was like, you know what? I'm taking your word for it. If you don't care for it, then I probably won't care for it. But I'm like, man, I need a break from the 100 line, and everyone says that Raincoat is good. So I'm surely everyone wouldn't just lie to me. The people would not lie to me. They would never do that. Sure, we'll start.
Huh, guess you're really here for it. Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries. You just can't wait to go
That's
on adventures with me,
true.
right?
That's so true. That's so true.
Humans are so weird! Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving adventure. Let's go!
The gameplay is questionable. I'm not. My idea was, I was like, well, I just need like I need like a mystery. I think not only is it fully voiced, and it also is like a mystery game. I'm like, I don't want to do comedy route anymore. I just don't, because there is no plot. The plot is that there is no plot in the comedy route. So I'm like, I need a break from this. I need something that actually.
Whoa! What's going on?
This guy got obliterated by books.
Wait. Huh? Where am I? Ow.
Get owned. Yo, he got light up Skechers on. That's kind of the gas. He got the light up like boots, frog
Ooh.
boots.
What?
I've heard that. I read a review that said that I should play the game in Japanese, and I'm like, I would if I wasn't streaming it. This track's kind of hitting though. He said, "What? Whoa."
Huh? Why? How?
What is he so perplexed about? Oh, I like it. He's got arrows on his shoes so he can tell which way is forward and which way. It's so he doesn't put his shoes on backwards. It's smart.
I can't remember anything.
The arrow points forward. That's where your toes go.
Does that mean...
Does that mean I'm in a Spike Chunsoft game?
Do I have... what was it called? Amnesia?
There's an amnesia plot? This must be Spike Chunsoft's doing.
Alright, calm down. Take a deep breath.
I'm trying to think. Is there a single Spike Chunsoft game that doesn't have amnesia as a major plot point? I can't think of like any. Like amnesia's in all Danganronpa games. This game, 100. Well, actually, is it in 100 line? It's still kind of up in the air. The jury's still out. I think it is. Like, I just have an inkling that they have amnesia. So maybe I can't count the 100 line as an amnesia plotline, but Zero Escape. I'm trying to think if all of them have amnesia. I know Zero Time Delay has amnesia. The first game? I mean, they got knocked out with, like, gas. But I don't think they lost their memories. Yeah, I don't... Maybe not the first Zero Escape. Maybe not 999. 999 might not have amnesia. And then Virtue's Last Reward has amnesia. I wasn't counting at this point, but they just love their amnesia plots. Can't answer the question. Would I not play this if there's no voice acting? Probably, to be honest. I feel like surely they gotta have voice acting. I don't know. It was something. I think what's really got me to play it is just because people have said, "What? You haven't played Rain Code? You gotta play Rain Code." And I'm like, okay, I'll play Rain Code. What about the shoot and order game? That is not getting played by me. Not for a while. It'll probably be out for 2 years and then I pick it up. But I have too much on my plate right now. I'm not really too concerned about it. This guy's a little angry guy.
Dang it! I can't remember anything!
Ah, you mad.
Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember?
You're Yuma Cocoa Head, of course.
Inside your pocket.
He's got a tennis racket for his eyes.
Huh?
Check your belongings.
I still wish my controller worked. That'd be so
Who's
convenient.
there? Am I hearing things too?
My whole setup is so jank right now. Okay, whatever. I'm putting the controller down. It should be Rain Code Plus. I don't think they even sell other thing.
I lost my memories and now I'm hearing things.
I think
What's going
you
on?
can only buy Rain Code Plus, at least on Steam, I think.
Ow!
Why is he just getting farmed by books?
Oh, what now? I can't catch a break.
Drop an anvil on him next.
Check my belongings.
But I don't have any belongings.
Huh. An envelope?
Yuma Cocohead invited to Smash Bros.
Notice. World Detective Organization Human Resources. Dear Yuma Cocohead,
I play Underline on
you are hereby dispatched
PC,
to the Special
or on the
Autonomous
keyboard
Zone
and mouse.
of Kanai Ward.
But I felt like I should play this one on controller. I don't know why. But I just felt like I should have. No, you can say that. You have the ability to say that. Maybe everyone else can't say that, but you can say that. It'll be on the bot. It's fine. It's fine. Just type one more message and it'll get buried. It's okay. They're not supposed to follow your example. They can't say that, but you can. Yeah, Shoot in Order, they like just announced it after 100 Line released. It was maybe like a 2 weeks or so after that. They've been teasing it on Twitter. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what this game's about. I've seen things and I still don't really get it. It's like 5 different murder mysteries. Dude, I remembered the story I wanted to tell. Okay. Last night I had a dream that, I know this isn't how it works, but I had a dream that I was at like a barber shop. I think it was more like a hair salon. I was at a hair salon and they're rubbing like a sponge of bleach on like the side of my head to get like the short hair. And they the guy that gave me the cocoa head, they're rubbing like a sponge of bleach to like bleach like the short hairs like on like the side and back of my head, and then they gave me the Gaku haircut. Although in my eyes I'm like, oh my god, they gave me the Levi Ackerman, but they gave me the Gaku haircut. And I'm like, I walked out feeling like they'd hyped me out and they're like, oh, that looks awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I look awesome. And then I walked out and then immediately I became self-conscious and I'm like, does my haircut suck? Do I have a shit haircut? And then that was what I remember from my dream. It was a little too real because I always am in the salon and I'm like, yeah, I got this shit on. And then I walk outside and I look in the rearview mirror and I'm like, this haircut sucks, man. What did they do to me? Look at me, bro. I'm hideous, bro. Although sometimes I have that moment in the hair salon and I'm like, they really fucked my shit up, huh? They really fucked me up something devious. Look, it's you, my cocoa head. They're like, oh, you use your alt, Gaku. I thought I had that shit on. Dude, it's so bad. I feel that way every time. Although not last time. Last time I got my hair cut, which was like a week ago, I was like, I didn't feel like it was over. I feel like they usually cut my shit too short. And then I just have a moment of just anguish. It's awful when you recognize that the haircut sucks and they're like, how's it looking for you? And I'm like, great, man. It looks really good. And I just had to lie to their face. That's the worst. Cause I'm like, the only way you salvage this is if I just go bald. And I don't want to go bald. It's just, I don't know. It never comes out the way that I want it. Never once. It's like, it's kind of It sure is kinda. Yeah, it's. I'm like, whatever. You tried, even though, you know, aren't you like a professional in this field, and you couldn't like. Surely it like doesn't. Do you think this looks good? Like as like a hairstylist, surely you can acknowledge that like I don't look good right now. Like, just do me up how you think I would look good. But maybe not everyone has those like Shinigami eyes that can do that. Have I ever had a dream that then it came true? I feel like I'd be having dreams like that. I can't really remember any in specific, but I get deja vu a lot. Where I'm like, I think I dreamt about this. I have deja vu moments like that a good bit. How does it feel to do variety on this channel, not play the same game for a lot of streams? Well, we're like 2 minutes in this game. We haven't actually gone anywhere. But I feel like this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be chill. Hopefully, should be chill. I heard that like the mysteries aren't that like difficult in this game, and I'm like, well, if they're at least entertaining, then I can be content with that.
Dispatch duration indefinite.
Infinite. He's going away for life.
Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward.
Amaterasu?
Rendezvous with the master detectives
like
on
Kaede.
site.
I think it's spelled differently. I don't think it's the same last name.
Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch.
Is Kanai Ward like a real place? I feel like I've seen them mention that in Somnium Files. I feel like Kanai Ward is like a location in Somnium Files. I dreamt of the comedy route and then made it real. Dude, that's how it feels like. That game feels like a fever dream. Amaterasu equals Akamatsu. Yeah, it's same thing, bro. It's the same last name. It's close enough. Same guys.
There you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world. Yuma Coco Head?
The Puzzler. I like his big ass, stupid ass question mark on top of his head. Makes it look like he doesn't understand anything that's going on in the world. And I think that's how it should be. One chance at life and your name is Coco Head. Yuma Coco Head.
That's my name?
They did him diabolical.
Thinking on it, I guess that sounds right.
Bro got gaslit under zero pressure. This happened to me in Dead by Daylight. Me and the gang were playing Dead by Daylight. And there's offerings that you can bring to give you more points. And it stacks for everyone, even the killer. So we were 3 guys. Or were we 4? Either way. We were like 3 guys playing Survivor together. And I brought like the fucking spooky booky cake that gives you 109,000 blood points. And someone brought this spooky cake that gives you 108,000 blood points. It was just a little bit less. And they were like, Melvin, I thought you brought the big cake. And I'm like, I thought I did too. What? I thought I did. And then they felt bad that they accidentally gaslit me under zero pressure. They're like, no, that was actually me that brought the wrong cake. You actually just folded under zero pressure. I'm like, I really believed that maybe the game had glitched or something. I really truly believed that it was my fault. I really thought I fucked up. So I kind of get it. I kind of can relate to Coco Head. I really didn't even fight back. I accepted it immediately. I was like, No, I think you might be right. It might have just glitched out because I did it within like the last like second of the game starting. So I'm like, maybe the game didn't register that it, like maybe it didn't have time to update before the match started. So like maybe it is my fault. And then they're like, no, I felt like I had to say something because you believed it so immediately, and I felt bad that you got gaslit instantly. But I'm just I don't know. I think I'm a reasonable person. I felt like, you know, I was a reasonable line of thought to come to. So I was like, you know what, maybe it is my fault. Maybe it's my bad. I might make this a playthrough series if I have fun with it. If it's not my thing, then I'll drop it, but I'll probably give it like a good couple of streams.
That's right. I finally remember.
I should put this shit on auto. However you do that. It's impossible. It can't be done. We're not listening to 2 Hollis right now. But what if we did though? What if we changed the official soundtrack to 2 Hollis? Could go hard. Hold on, we can make this reality probably. Do I have to get out of this? I'm Yuma Coco Head. Now you're Yuma Poo Poo Head, bro. That wasn't even a funny joke. Our bro has negative aura with that big ass bowl cut. If I can figure out how to pause the game and get to the menu,
What's this about a world detective organization?
it's fucking over for you. F1 resume. Other buttons. Man, how the fuck do I get to the main menu?
Am I a part of it? If that's the case, am I a detective? I guess these kinda look like a detective's clothes. It seems I was supposed to get on a train.
What if
Or
he
at
just
least,
didn't
I think so.
listen at all to this and he just was like, I'm Yuma Coco Head, and then he just like waltzed out the door?
Master detectives? Am I one of them? Could there be someone who knows me on the train? Here's the ticket. Let's check the schedule.
Oh my god, the Kaide Express, let's go.
Hey, it's almost time. Well, I should get on that train. I'll find out more about myself if I meet someone who knows me.
Attention!
Why did she say it like that? Why did she yell at me like that? She said, attention! Like, damn, I'm paying attention. Do I like to put stuff on auto in visual novel games? Honestly, no. Honestly, I usually read faster than the text can be written out. But if I'm streaming, I feel like I owe it to the stream to let the text, like, let the voice acting play out in its entirety. So that if you're not, so that you don't have to watch the stream the whole time to get the context. So like, so that it can also be second monitor content. It can either be first monitor or second monitor content. I do, for the joke, I do want to mute the BGM and play the game normally while 2 Hollis plays in the background, because one thing I really appreciate about Danganronpa is that they have specific sliders, so you can turn down the music, turn down the sound effects. So like, I've been able to get some really clean like recordings of just like Danganronpa sound effects just by like going to the point that I want and just muting everything but the sound effects, stuff like that. I like that they have such... I like that they have the audio split like that. Before rushing off to the train, let's start with basic controls. Walk around and explore the room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I recommend moving the camera around to explore the surroundings.
Oh.
Places with an examination marker can be inspected. Make sure to investigate areas of interest.
Gotta write this down.
You can fast forward and auto advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped.
Gotta stay in that detective
I just got... Man, what the hell? You could have just put that on the other one. It's like pulling up a whole new overlay. Detective points DP? Ah, hell nah. Can be earned by conducting detective activities like investigation and gathering info.
Sure hope you got all that down.
I'm not earning DP. I'm not doing that. Me as a man, I'm not. Pause. Increases the detective rank. Maybe something cool will happen when the rank goes up.
Don't you forget.
Brother, let me play. Icons on the map mark the next objective and your people to talk to. We good? Are we chill now, Shinigami? Shelf with umbrellas.
Why are there so many umbrellas? The label reads, Lost Items Temporary Storage.
Nice. Great detective work, Cocohead. I heard that Shinigami's like weirdly perverted. And I'm like, that fucking sucks. Damn, you can really investigate everything. Yeah, she's mid. That's tough. True. How the fuck do I pause? How do I pause the game? Backspace? Oh my god, it's a mystery. I'm pressing every key. Z for zoom. Got it. What in the world? How do you pause? Help. What's the pause button on mouse and keyboard?
Robot? It looks sturdy. The label says lost items.
No, you can't pause the game. No. Rain code, keyboard controls. No, that's Rain World. Alright, hold on. This is just switch controls. What the hell? This is fucked. What? Oh my god. I tried escape. I tried everything. Hi, Maddie. Yeah, people say that he's Makoto and Kyoko's son. You can F1 to pause, but it doesn't do anything. Other buttons hide / display UI. He's frozen in time. But the thing is, it probably does autosave, but I wanna fuck around with the audio.
Bags, hats, and books. A lot of stuff has been placed here.
Nice. I got some detective points. Let's get the hell out of Dodge.
I get it. The place where I was sleeping was in fact...
No way. No way. Impossible. It was the lost and found? Pawn shop.
Maybe this is a pawn shop. There's a lot of stuff here after all. No, that's not right.
And then Shinigami manifests and smacks him in the back of the head.
But why was I sleeping here? Did I faint? Or was I attacked? If
I'm
so,
about to
who
do
did it?
like, it's like Undertale where you can do like a pacifist run. I'm gonna do like the brainlet run where I get all the answers wrong, and Yuma Cocohead is like the dumbest individual that ever lived.
Attention passengers departing this station direct to Kanai.
I'm gonna be
on the
level
Amaterasu
0.
Express. Please board immediately. The train will depart soon.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
I better hurry. It's weird that there's actually NPCs. That's weird. That never happens.
I'm sorry.
The Amaterasu Express will now depart.
Are they gonna ask bro for his ticket or what? Or is he just hopping on that? The shoes are kind of fire though, even though they're like rain boots. But they're like light up Skechers rain boots at the same time. They're kind of gas. I can't lie.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward.
Is this more slower paced than 100 Liner Dunger? I have no idea.
Our train utilizes
I'm taking
Amaterasu
forever
Corporation's state-of-the-art technology
because
for
I'm
an automated,
screwing
safe,
around.
and comfortable service. There is no crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
We will be approaching the brick wall in 30 minutes.
Automatic? So nobody's driving this thing.
Prepare for head-on collision.
This train has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination.
Oh my god, Kodaka did it again. He's got the rain boots on cause it's rain code. How does he do it?
Food and beverages are available in Car 2.
Man, Yuma Cocoa Head, get your hungry ass to car 2.
Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5.
If you're in car 3, piss your pants then.
In case of an emergency, visit the backup control room in Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom. We hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu Express.
Who's holding the camera? They can't hold this thing still for the fuck of them.
So there are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front.
Oh my god, he really is the master detective.
I better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
If we use this...
The notebook menu. The notebook menu has features and info useful for investigations. When info gets updated, it will be marked with a new marker.
Yo! Check, check!
In case files, you can see an outline of the ongoing case and next objective.
Whoa, this
In
stuff's
save/load file, current progress can be saved or the game can be started from saved data. How convenient this modern world is!
You definitely want to remember this.
You can save whenever Master is able to walk around freely, but there are some exceptions, so be careful. Oh, it's like that? Oh, yeah. They're gonna call Yuma Cocoa Head Master? That's gonna be totally stomachable. That's gonna be good. Okay, but I should probably lock in, because this is telling the settings and shit, and it's still what I was struggling with.
And that's
In options, game settings can be adjusted. Okay. How do you open this shit again? Doesn't tell you. Figure it out. Good luck. Got it. I got it. Yep. Okay, it's tab. Got it. About to put you guys on the peak. I don't know if I can subject everyone to 2 hollows now. This is like serious business right now.
It says main control room A. The door's locked. It won't open. There's a
Put your body
driver's
on
seat
my jeans.
inside, but
Put your
no one's
body on
there.
my
The
jeans.
machine appears to be...
The 2 hallway. Say less, bro. I'm convinced. BGM down. I got the BGM right. I got your BGM right here. We gotta do it a little quiet though. It's still pretty loud. I don't think I saved the options. Okay. Oh, I just realized this VOD is fucked. It's never going to be monetizable. Oh, you can't hear it? Is it too quiet or? It should be playing. You don't hear it at all? Really? Let me. Oh, it's just quiet. There. Yuma Coco had 2 Hollis edit. And then Yuma Coco throws himself out the fucking train. Guess I'll look around this car a little more.
It says I see a driver's seat in there, but driver's seats on both sides of the train.
They could go in either direction.
Oh,
No way.
Kinda sounded like a real detective there.
Yeah, keep dreaming, Yuma Coco head. No, I'm trying to look at the stupid map, Yuma. You bozo.
It's a map of the train. The first and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars.
I don't know how loud the music is, but it's whatever. Oh yeah, it's super copyrighted. This whole VOD is unmonetizable. It's a good thing I don't monetize them anyway.
I see a clean-looking bed. This is probably the infirmary. It's locked, but there's no one inside.
Where am I supposed to go? Here? Okay.
There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom. There's no one inside it right now.
Are you sure?
Excuse me.
Okay, he's making sure. That's good. Guess there's no one here. They don't call him Master Detective for nothing. Look at that window. He's got so many detective points from that. It's just like a stretched out pink like cylinder in the mirror. It's all that's being reflected. That's all he is just his big coconut head. Alright. I feel like we've fucked around long enough and we should probably lock in a little. What do you mean? I went to all the exclamation marks. Maybe there's what? No, I did. I did go to all the exclamation marks. Is it this door?
It won't open. I guess that's obvious. And this is the front car. The nose of the train is just beyond it. If it opened, I could fall off.
No, I mean, monetization is good. I just haven't. I don't know. Monetizing streams, I'm like, I don't know. Not really what I'm interested in doing right now. Videos, it's fine because, like, ads play on YouTube anyways, so I might as well get a cut of the ads instead of having it all go to the YouTube overlords. But I think like monetizing the streams, it's like then it adds like, you know, memberships or something like that. I don't totally know how it works for like YouTube streams, and I'm like, I just am not gonna worry about it. Like, these streams aren't gonna make a ton of money anyway, and I'm not really doing it for money, like doing these streams for money, so I'm not worried about monetizing the streams. But I am conscious of it for videos because I don't want it to get like unlisted in certain countries and whatnot.
Someone's there. I heard a voice behind the door.
Also, I'm pretty sure I know the whole twist of this case, which is unfortunate because I think it's like, it's supposed to be such like a huge like whoa moment, and I think I know the whole twist. I don't know if you guys have all played it, so I don't know if I should just let it rip and say what I think it is. I think I got spoiled on what the twist is. We will never see these characters past this chapter.
Excuse me, are you with the World Detective Organization? You are, right? You're Master Detectives, aren't
Nobody
you?
said anything to him. They're like, shut up, kid. Why are they just...
We are. But who are you?
They're just letting this guy just, like, embarrass himself, and they're just sitting in silence. Just judging the shit out of Yuma Cocohead.
I'm with you. I think I'm also a Master Detective of the World Detective Organization.
It's not a very compelling argument that you just made, Yuma.
A boy like you? Master Detective of the WDO?
It seems like it.
Seems like it?
This guy seems like an asshole.
Like hell, dumbass!
This guy's also an asshole. Are they all just assholes?
Huh?
A runt like you, a master detective? You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a shriveled anteater.
Anteater?
What's the meaning of this?
She seems cool.
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. You wanna die right here, right now?
Wait, please hear me out. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a Master Detective.
He said, give me that. Rips it all up.
A letter? From the World Detective Organization? It's real. There's no mistake about it.
What? Are you serious?
Looks like there's a reason behind this. Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
Right, thank you.
How'd I know the plot twist? I think I just got spoiled on it at some point.
But there's really not much to explain.
Proceeds to explain for 30 minutes.
And that's what happened.
There's really not much to explain. And then he yaps at them for like 3 hours. That is a very unfortunate spoiler. It really is, because I feel like this is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be like the big moment that like really hooks you in. And I'm just like, yeah, I already know that's what happens.
And
I don't know the context behind it, I just know what happens.
Looks that way. I was hoping one of you would know who I am.
Apparently
Hi,
not.
Casey. How was your mall journey?
No way. We're on the same team, but no one knows me? Then who am I?
Oh, you're Yuma Cocohead. We know this.
That's what I want to know. Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Did you get the soft pretzels?
Why do you suspect me?
There is a reason why. But first, do you know what the World Detective Organization is all about?
Auntie Ans. Exactly.
A little bit? I think I remember a little. Or not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Can you get a summary? We're Yuma Cocohead. We have amnesia. We're on a train. That's really about it. We haven't gotten to like anything.
Yes, sorry.
Casey did miss the 2 hallway, but that's okay. That shit is, the VOD is gonna get copyright struck by 2 Hollis and they'll never let me stream again.
Well, I suppose it's a master detective's duty to shepherd the lost. Very well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have.
What if they just jumped Yuma and they didn't even like explain anything to him? They just started beating him up.
Thank you.
Would that enhance the raincoat experience? I would say yes. The transition's kind of clean though. Alright, who's old Solid Snake? Alright, asshole. Don't say anything then.
What?
Alright.
Oh.
She's kinda, yeah. She's kinda, yeah. She didn't even say anything to me.
Listen up. The World Detective Organization
This guy is a furry.
an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved
What do
mysteries.
you mean extra legal? That sounds like cope. Yeah, my weed growing business is extra legal. Like, is it? This I'm abusing extra legal substances. Okay. So you're doing crack. And you're coping. I get it.
Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by
That's
master
Unk, that's
detectives.
shoddy.
As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have powers specializing in investigative work.
That big ass pink feather on his chest is not doing anything for me.
Powers?
They are supernatural powers used in investigation, known as forensic fortes. People who develop talents such as clairvoyance or mind reading. They train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives.
Oh
and
shoot, you're
given a
right. It
detective
is
deed.
Dead Yell America Day tomorrow. This is the first project not made by Kodaka. I don't really know anything about this game, TBH. I just know the plot twist. That's it.
Which means, if you're a master detective, it should say so on your license.
Detective Deed?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
Oh no, I don't got any of those.
I don't have one.
No, he's me. He's me for real.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
Oh, hold on, I'm not trying to trick anyone.
This feels like I'm playing as Shoma. That's what it feels like.
Pardon me. He seems to be the only one accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you? If you require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
Huh? The hell'd you just say?
She's right.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just a bug. I'm Yuma Coco, and I should just have my head split open like a coconut, and everyone should just eat me for sustenance. That would be more gooder than me being a detective.
Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
Huh? First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
And they were on my ass. They were
Master
cooking me.
detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases. I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this. We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
Why are they so insistent that there's an imposter?
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward.
I'm real, guys. I'm real. You can be a certified crime scene investigator. I feel like it would be very hard.
All the more reason.
I feel like
due to
all of my
this
Danganronpa
perplexing circumstance.
knowledge would come in zero handy.
Perplexing circumstance? What does he mean by that?
Just yell at people and they'd be like, I didn't do it. And you just yell at them and go, no, that's wrong. And then they admit to having done the case, even though they actually didn't do the case. They're just like, I just want to go home. I just want to. I just want to get out of the fucking interrogation room. I'll admit to anything. I've been in here for 16 hours and you've been yelling, no, that's wrong at me. So I'll just admit to doing it if that means I can just go home and go to bed.
Now, let's begin.
Alright, what's up, Unc?
I am Zange Eraser. I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here.
Okay, I understand. Look at my badge. I'm Zongi Racerhead. You're Coco Head.
Perhaps you expect an introduction, but I have nothing to say. Let the past melt like ice in an evening's drink. That's how I live my life.
Okay.
My forte is thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics.
These are just like detective stains from JoJo. He or maybe quirks from My Hero Academia. Mid-Hero Academia? If I wanted to be combative, that's what I would call it. I like just calling every show mid. Just to be an asshole. Except I stand on Dr. Stone being Dr. Mid. That show is just truly the most mid of all time. Dr. Stone is Dr. Mid. That's just the truth. Everything else I say in satire, except for that one. That one's real.
That's all from me. There's no need for any further explanations.
I will die in 30 minutes anyway, so it's not worth me getting all of this exposition.
There's clearly something extraordinary about him.
It's probably his big ol' red eye. Midgenrampa, the anime. Danganronpa 2. It's kind of hard to work mid in easily. Danganronpa 2. Goodbye mid. But then it implies that it's that we've gotten past mid and that it's good now. But it has to, I think it just has to be Midgenrampa. Or maybe Dangan Midpa? I don't know. One of the two.
I'm Aphex Logan. I'm from the detective branch in the
He's
Eastern
Aphex Twin?
slums.
Middling harmony. Hello, mid.
They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant.
I feel like usually when people come into like positions of power, they don't try and flex that they were broke.
When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso. Because they went after him, they were murdered. Their necks were cut open, right in front of me.
That's awful.
Damn, bro, that sucks. That's crazy. Remember when you were trying to beat me up, though? Remember that?
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port. I didn't know where the ship was going.
I used to eat
That was
barnacles off of
moment
the
I
bottom
threw
of the
away
ship.
My past and my home. I drifted to the slums and did everything I could to survive. I managed to survive until now, thanks to luck.
I feel like Aphex Logan is like that's what he picked for his name. It's like he just thought that'd be like the coolest name ever. So he changed his own name. He's like, I'm gonna be Aphex Logan, cause that sounds badass.
With my natural talents, I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge. I can't stand evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way. If I
Okay.
can't figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them. Kill or be killed is my motto.
He looks scary, but that's not all.
What's going on with his hat? Yeah, I don't know what the hell that thing is.
I think there's a deep sadness within him.
Bro saw his parents get owned in front of him. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable assumption, is that he's got some mental issues. He probably harbors a lot of trauma and hurt. I feel like that's a kind of a given. Yumiko, go ahead.
I can't share details about my forte. Just know it's kinda like radar.
That's all you're going to tell us?
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
Not at all.
My fault, I shouldn't ask.
You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't ya? And pale to boot. Like disaster's got its claws on ya.
No way!
A detective's gotta be tough. How about a little training? First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds. We'll start with an ice pick, then scissors, then a fruit knife.
I feel like the ice pick is like, that's like the most extreme. I feel like that's the one you end with.
No thanks.
Don't be shy, runt.
No, really, I'm fine.
Too bad.
Timmy Tough Knuckles. He's so desperate to look like he's just the toughest, baddest, assest of guys. Guys, I'm such a freaking badass, man.
I'll go first.
I'll go first. I am a
Allow me
furry.
to
My
introduce
persona
myself.
is a wolf mixed with a werewolf.
I am Zilch Alexander.
Bro's name is Zilch. He's getting Zilch. Bank account, Zilch. He got no money.
I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator. I love people, nature, and the harmony between them.
This guy low-key does sound like Yugamu.
However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Souls Lake?
Motherfucker, I got amnesia. I don't know nothing about nothing.
Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site. It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than
very
myself.
humble. Very humble are we.
There wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves. The strange part is that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret. I'll let you figure out what that means.
They all went to jail.
When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective. Though he suspected me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself. He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
Zick Bixby. His name is fucking Zilch.
I'll describe my forte as well.
Zilch Alexander. Yeah, Zilch, because you got no bitches. That's what the Zilch is for.
I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency.
It is?
My forte is animal investigation.
So what, this guy talks to flies?
I can control animals as I wish and recruit them for my inquiries.
This guy's just Snow White.
Quite fitting for the philanthropist that I am.
Or is it is it Cinderella that has the animals do the things for her? Oh my god, I don't remember what Disney princess it is. What Disney princess is she like sings and has all the animals do stuff? it's like, I'm like, it's either Snow White or like, well, Cinderella has the, what's it called? Cinderella has the fairy godmother. I thought it was Snow White and the dwarves. It'd be kind of, I'm like, is it overpowered that, like, if Snow White has the dwarves and the ability to like sing the animals into doing stuff for her, like, that's overpowered. She's busted. She's got to be high on the power scaling, like Disney princess power scaling. That's definitely Princess Zick Bixby. I got competition. Someone did the Guess the Last Defense Academy character. I mean, if they want to do that. I thought about doing it, but I'm like, whatever. I also feel like people aren't, I'm like not worried about people doing those, because I feel like most often they're not doing it as good as I am. So I'm pretty confident in the quality of my stuff. I saw someone doing like guess the anime, and then I'm like, this is like super mid. But I'm like, it's actually such a broad topic to do guess the anime though. Like, it's probably like super successful. I mean, it got recommended to me, so that's already like a good indicator that it's doing well. But I'm like, visually, this video is not impressing me. But also, it's not about the visuals, it's about the delivery. But also, the delivery didn't impress me either, but that's something they could work on. The thing is, though, like with anime, it's like, there's so much anime out there that it's like, you might not even have a shot at getting it. It could just be an anime you've never seen, so you would have no chance of even getting it. It's almost too broad of a topic that it doesn't make for, well, it does. It does make for solid trivia. I think I might have, I haven't seen their stuff in a while. So either I said, don't recommend these shorts to me, or they stopped making them. Or they're like, this guy doesn't really watch anime stuff, so they just stopped recommending it to me. I know I definitely, a while ago, I definitely stopped, I said, stop sending me pirate software clips. I don't want to see this guy anymore. And then it so happened that he's in hot water now, and now I feel vindicated for saying, stop showing me pirate software clips. And I'm like, I'm on the right side of history. I've always been on the right side of history. I always will be on the right side of history. That's not true, but it's funny.
Though useful in many ways, I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected. As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier to control. I often use mice. They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations. Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
Not only is he a good detective, but he also has those powers. He really is impressive.
That is all from me. With love, I yield to the next person.
With love? What a dork. Alright, let's talk to Monica.
An introduction. Introduce myself. A subjective observation of one's own self-image.
She's already
Done
annoying.
objectively.
Just get on with it.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
No, it's just you seem to be having difficulty introducing yourself.
At this point, I'm like, just whatever. Who cares?
I rarely have a need to do so, so I was considering what approach to take. After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place? All I am is a bundle of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Lavman.
Poochie Lavman. Like a dog. Like a pooch.
So, your name is Poochie then?
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization.
So annoying.
Nothing more.
Motherfucker watches hella Ben Shapiro.
To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed. Or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians. Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy. My forte is known as audio aptitude. When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats. No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away. My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte?
That is interesting. She's got an interesting power.
Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air about her.
But I was rolling my eyes for like the first like 1 minute that she was talking. I'm like, shut up, I don't need to hear about it. We're actually just a bundle of atoms walking around through hyperspace. Like, shut up, get real.
That is all I have to say about myself.
I think her voice is fine. It's just her writing. I was like, shut up.
Oh.
Am I supposed to... What? You got flustered by that?
This part of her seems a bit more normal.
You got flustered by that, Yuma? You guys are fools, both of you. I would just grab the thing. I would just be like, give me that. I'd snag it so quick. Alright, hi Darami, what's up?
Hey, young man.
Me?
That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
She gonna
Why?
pet my head?
Whoa, huh? What's going on?
My forte allows me to see how you really feel by giving you a big hug.
I'm measuring you. Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick.
I was just making a joke about her makeup, her eccentric makeup. They were like, made this design and then they're like, we can go further.
Thank you. That was quite educational. That outfit fits you well. My name is Melanie Goldmine. My home is rather far north from here. Up there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
I thought, it sounds like her ability is gonna be what I thought Coco Head's ability was gonna be.
A medium?
I thought Yuma was gonna be able to like speak to the dead.
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
Oh, maybe this is a little... It's not exactly the same as I was thinking.
Summon a soul? Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive. Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul.
Hence why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match. Also, I can't abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
So I would rather be
Sounds
caught
more like a
dead
preference than a condition.
than be caught wearing some bum-ass outfit. And that's real. She's real for that.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's livelihood. Like skin worn over skin. That's what clothes are all about. Consider that when compared to bare skin, clothing has a greater surface area seen by other people. Therefore, clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality.
I would agree.
You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked?
Explain Correcchio then. If that's true, explain this then.
Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
Now that you mention it...
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
I'm wearing the damn outfit, the detective outfit. I feel like this doesn't really tell a whole lot about me.
Really?
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO. And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
Which means I really am a master detective? Am I one or not? I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
She's pretty cool. We gotta talk to Zigsby
Lastly,
again.
It's your turn, Yuma.
You Cocoad.
Is there anything
I don't know
else we
anything about
should
anything.
know
I'm
about?
4 years old.
I still can't remember anything.
If you really are a master detective, then you should have some sort of forte.
I have no idea.
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember? How about the kind of clothes you usually wear? Or brands you like?
You only inquired about clothing.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
Yeah, you should do that.
Hold on!
Aphex, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak. The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that. What do you mean by perplexing circumstance? Did something happen?
Well, something unexpected has occurred on our trip. The number of people is off.
The number of people?
I, Poochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
5? 1, 2, 3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6.
6. Wow.
There's 6 of us!
I also heard from the WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board. Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us. This is getting exciting.
It's obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
Among Us.
It's not me! I think?
Really
How about
compelling.
we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake. It's no use. I can't reach them. There's no signal here.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
Who could the uninvited 6th
I'm
guest
like,
be?
Unk is not wearing the outfit. He doesn't have the drip on. But I'm like, is that too obvious?
It's obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Especially with my amnesia in this situation. Could I be the imposter? And I just can't remember? I am the 6th one here.
All right, I got it. Hey, since you're all clueless, I'm gonna tell you my extra sharp deduction.
You may speak.
Why would I need your permission? Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Huh?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit. The runt must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
Maybe.
And
I
the
don't know.
imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To make him suspicious, bro.
To pretend to be a master detective and replace the runt on the train.
Maybe Aphex is the one who did it, and then he's explaining his thought process, and then framing it as like, you know, oh, the imposter did it, when it's really him. He is the imposter, and he's the one who did that. I feel like the most if I were to make my shot in the dark, it's the furry. It's the furry. Because my logic is, oh, we can't test your detective powers because, like, there's no four-legged animals on this train. Oh no, I can't show off my powers. I'm completely without my powers. And then also, like, I don't know. Aphex is too suspicious as, like, you know, he looks like a, you know, a troublemaker. Unk is suspicious because he doesn't have the outfit. That's too obvious as well.
The plan was going smoothly, but the runt suddenly woke up.
And then I feel like the most detective seeming one is gonna be the culprit. That's just how it is. And it's the Danganronpa creators, so naturally they have to make Nagito somehow, and that guy's the closest to Nagito, so he has to be the imposter. That's my soul read. It's Zilch Alexander.
He got on the train right before it departed, and the results stand before us. Obviously, the imposter miscalculated. The runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
Why, thank you.
In other words, I was knocked out at the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I've been injured.
Excuse me. My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it. I'll allow it.
Stop acting like we need to get your permission!
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization.
A test?
I just realized she's got Usami pin in her hair. I like that. That's cool. I think Poochie is also suspicious because she's like a robot.
A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member and is ascertaining our skills here.
If that were the case, Yuma here could possibly be the exam officer.
Me? An exam officer?
Bring it on! I don't care if it's the WDO or a hitman. If you want to test me, I'll show you what I got!
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices lurking about.
And how are you going to do that?
Like this!
He's using his radar move.
Let's go!
Alright. That was kind of cool. I'll give you that. It was pretty cool.
What? What was that?
I just realized we still have...
Weird feeling overcame my...
We still have the BGM off. I totally forgot this whole time.
whole body.
No signs of the enemy.
because of the stupid joke that we made earlier. We had no BGM this entire time.
Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
What did you do?
I used my forte, life detection. I can detect life in a 50-meter radius and pinpoint its location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
They said that the whole train is operated automatically. There is no train driver. It's all being controlled, like, automatically. I don't remember. They, like, explained it, but I don't remember the nitty-gritty behind it.
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not lying?
Oh, so Nagito's trying to throw suspicion on everybody else instead of having us trust each other? Because he's the imposter. He wants to throw people off of his trail.
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
I see. So fortes come in handy at a time like this. In that case, there's someone else with the power that can confirm if other passengers are on board.
No. Who could it be? You. Use your move.
Poochie, would it be possible for you to verify what Aphex said is true?
Yes. I, Poochie, was contemplating it at the moment. Even if someone is hiding, my audio aptitude is able to detect their breathing and heartbeats. Shall I try?
Yes, please.
Hey, what's with the gloomy little girl? Don't tell me she's motion sick.
Shut up, Aphex. She's using her ult. Let her go.
She's using her audio aptitude to check if there are other passengers.
Oh, really? That's great. Go for it. It'll prove I'm right.
Shut.
Huh?
She's gonna crash out.
Shut up, you brain-dead idiots! Pardon me. Would you mind quieting down for a bit? I need to concentrate.
Minor crash out. Valid.
Huh?
This sensation, I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Does no one else hear it? What's going on?
I finished. I cannot hear the heartbeats of anyone besides the 6 of us here. Though one could hold their breath, they still cannot stop their heart from beating. In other words, there's no one else on this train. I, Poochie, guarantee it.
See? I told you so! Sorry for calling you gloomy earlier, little girl. You know, I'm glad you've confirmed my findings, but aren't our powers kinda the same?
I can hear heartbeats from 500 meters away.
She just mocked him. She said, actually, my power's just way sicker than yours.
So you're the useless one.
Quiet, you catty bitch!
Moving on, we've now got proof from 2 master detectives. We can say for sure that there are no other passengers.
Though one may be a lying imposter, the other's statement can still be trusted.
One of them, an imposter? But Aphex and Poochie both use their fortes. I could feel them using their powers, so I think it's safe to say both are master detectives. But I'm the only one who can sense their powers. No one else seems to have the same experience.
I'm assuming that his power, I don't know. I feel like his power is the ghost girl, Shinigami or whatever. But also he has a second power that can feel other people's powers, I guess.
Why am I the only one?
What's wrong with you, old man? You gone senile or something?
Can you all hear that? The sounds of a running train, the wheels of fate chugging along. In the same way, our fate continues to turn. This train will press on until we reach our destination. No one can get off midway, including the uninvited sixth. Let's discover which of us is the caged bird in here.
You do low-key look like Tengen. It's the beard is what it really is. The beard is doing a lot for the Tengen look.
My fading detective spirit is revitalized once again thanks to this burning
That sprite is creepy.
Not
You're joking. What could the imposter even accomplish? We're all master detectives here.
That's just not true, Zilch. We're not all master detectives.
And yet we don't know who the fake one is.
I've used my power, so obviously I'm the real deal. The gloomy girl detective also passes. She ain't no fake. So, how about the guy blowing smoke, huh? Why don't you go ahead and prove yourself with your forte? How about it, you four-eyed fox detective?
As I have already explained, my power involves animals. Without them, I can't use it.
So, you're fine being considered a suspect then?
You are free to think what you wish.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either. Without a dead body, I can't use my powers as a medium.
Alright, let's kill Zilch, and then you can possess him.
Now we've got two suspects. How about you, old man?
Yeah, what's your shtick?
I don't mind showing off, but it won't clear any suspicions. The sixth uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master detective with their own forte.
That's...
Oops.
Who went to this? To hell with it! Everybody line up! I'll deck you one by one! Whoever passes out is safe, got it? The real deal. If you don't pass out in one hit, then you gotta be the imposter!
Imagine that actually like works.
Calm down. Let's do things logically, like the detectives we are.
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this, starting with the motive for the imposter's infiltration.
The motive. One possibility is that it's a test from the World Detective Organization. Are there any others?
See, Zilch is trying to... I'm really clocking Zilch immediately. Because, like, he keeps trying to, like, pass it off like, oh, it's not... Even if there's an imposter, they could be not a threat. Look, guys, I'm not a threat. Like, he's trying to downplay the imposter and the stakes.
There are.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
So bossy.
100th time. Why would they need your permission?
The Amaterasu Corporation. They could be responsible for this.
And your reasoning?
Someone has been tailing me for the past few days. It started after I was first assigned to Kanai War.
He do got the Kyoko hair color. This is my son, actually. This is me and Kyoko. We had a son. His name is Yuma Cocohead. I called him Yuma Cocohead because I thought it'd be funny.
Wherever I went, I could sense the presence of someone in the shadows, but I could never catch them in the act.
No, I'm just tired in general. I went to sleep really late.
It was getting annoying, so I tried to bait them out. I walked around town in my underwear, and at last, they revealed themselves.
Pardon me? You did what?
Did you just say that you...
Something the matter?
Never mind. Continue.
I avoid solving problems with violence, so I was unable to apprehend them. However, I saw them escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars with my own eyes.
Why would Amaterasu Corp spy on you?
Because they don't want Kanai Ward to be investigated. Perhaps this is the same situation.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, bro thinks she's Miyu Iruma.
Which is why I think our uninvited sixth guest is a spy from Amaterasu. The spy has only one goal, to disrupt our trip to Kanai Ward. Hence why they are pretending to be a master detective among us.
So you believe Amaterasu is involved. Not impossible, though your reasoning is somewhat lacking.
I do not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a company spy.
Well, that's fair.
Excuse me. You keep talking about it, but what's Amaterasu Corporation?
Bro knows literally nothing.
You kidding me? We gotta explain that too?
It's fine. We can teach Yuma as we share information with one another.
Tell me about Amaterasu Corporation.
What is the Amaterasu Corporation?
In short, Amaterasu is a freaking huge company. You see their products practically everywhere in daily life. They make everything from kids' toys to fighter jets, industrial goods, electronics, pharmaceuticals, everything. Big companies always got dark underbellies. With Amaterasu, with their smoke, there's a whole building burning down.
I think voicing the characters can be fun. It's just a lot of work. I feel like I just kind of needed a break from doing that. Especially when there's 16 characters, I'm like, I don't got 16 different voices. I'm not a voice actor.
That's a detective joke. Funny, huh?
Ha 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 ha. Good one.
Sure, I got it. Thanks.
She definitely did. It was definitely unconventional. It was. You can't argue against the results. But I was like, really? This is what you did, Miyu? Alright, what about Kanai Ward?
We're heading to Kanai Ward. What does that have to do with Amaterasu Corporation?
It's fairly complicated, but Kanai Ward is essentially an Amaterasu autonomous zone. Previously, Kanai Ward was just another regional city. But as it was being developed by Amaterasu Corp, the city itself transformed. Factories, research labs, and affiliate companies were built. In no time, the whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward is essentially ruled by the Amaterasu Corporation. Political power has no influence there. Since it's so isolated, no one has been traveling to and from Kanai Ward.
Isolated?
Exactly.
So like, are there people there,
Because
or
of that,
what?
no information has been getting out, aside from rumors of unsolved cases. This has been going on for years, but the unified government has been turning a blind eye to the whole thing. The Amaterasu Corporation's influence affects not just the UG, but the entire world.
Momoda hid in the girls' bathroom? I don't remember him doing that. I wouldn't put it past him, but I don't remember that. I believe it, I just don't remember. It's kind of smart.
Given the situation, the World Detective Organization couldn't wait any longer and decided to act. As a result, master detectives are gathering in Kanai Ward. And that's pure speculation, mind you. We won't know the full details until we arrive.
I see. Thank you very much. Speaking of, this train is called the Amaterasu Express, isn't it?
Yes. The Amaterasu
So far, I really like the
Express is
OST for this
an entirely
game.
driverless train developed by the Amaterasu Corporation. The WDO made arrangements to prepare it for arrival at Kanai Ward. Normally, it has no passenger cars for the trip to Kanai Ward, but they added ours as a special exception.
Hi. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'm really vibing with the soundtrack. TBH. Like, I kind of wish that one thing that's I've definitely talked about it in the 100 line, where I'm like, I wish that like Masafumi Takada had made more unique tracks. A lot of them in the 100 line are kind of remixes of Danganronpa tracks, which is fine because they're good and they're like, they're serviceable. It's just like, I wish we got more unique tracks where Masafumi Takada was being as creative as he could. Cause like, this is pretty sweet. This is a good track. I'm fucking with it.
It features enough passenger space for all of us and a lavish dining car. Quite the warm welcome.
I had a fever dream I was in there with him, but neither of us knew the other was in there, so we started laughing about that half the trial. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. How can you tell they're remixes? It's like they have like the same like melodies. Like there's a lot of remixes. Like the free time tune from the 100 line is, I think it's the same one from, or it's a remix of free time from V3, I think. And like it makes sense to do like remixes of like, you know, Danganronpa, like New World Order turns into like Ikuroshira, or however it's pronounced in Danganronpa 2. Either way, like, you know, it's the same series, so of course, you know, you have similar tracks that are a little bit different, a little bit enhanced, that play at similar moments. You know, you have the investigation theme, which, you know, you investigate in all 3 games, so you could just remix the investigation scene for the same parts of the game. And like, it makes sense to do so. And I guess at the same time, it does kind of make sense. You know, if you have a free time segment, you could do free time. I guess my argument doesn't really hold up, because now that I think about it, my justification of why it makes sense in Danganronpa doesn't. It should carry over because you have free time events in the 100 line. So I guess they serve, it's like remixes of the same track that fill the same purpose. So I guess it makes sense. There's a lot of remixed tracks that are from Danganronpa. Like, more than I would have liked, to be honest. I would have liked more original pieces, I guess. If Danganronpa wasn't a thing, would I have not made this channel? No, this channel existed before I was doing Danganronpa on it. Like, originally, it was, I made this for videos that I didn't want on my main channel. Like, this was just like, this was just kind of my shitpost channel. And then I eventually started putting more effort into this channel than my main channel, and it kind of flip-flopped on itself. But this was originally just like a throwaway channel, and then it kind of escalated.
A perfect setup to persuade us nothing is amiss in Kanai Ward. By the way, the windows and doors are completely locked until we arrive. They say it's for our safety. but I feel as though we're stuck in a big, moving coffin.
Foreshadowing, perhaps?
All the sash windows are sealed, so they can't be opened. I, Poochie, confirmed it myself prior to the train's departure. Perhaps these measures were taken to prevent infiltrators or stowaways. Once it's en route, the Amaterasu Express becomes a box that's impossible to enter or exit.
If you feel up to it, why don't you take a look around? But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
That's where the bomb in the train is. It's in the 5th car.
Broken?
Well, go ahead and see for yourself.
Right.
Has anything you heard sound familiar?
No.
It feels like my first time hearing about any of it. Sorry.
I see. It's all right. Just tell us if you do remember anything.
Thank you.
He seems nice and all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Huh?
Who said that?
Did someone just speak?
No. Hey, what's wrong? You've gone pale.
Bro's hearing voices. Do I still have my main channel? Yeah, I have it. I haven't really done anything too important on it. You know what? I actually do have something I can share with the class. I have shoot, where did I save it to? I was playing Peak. It's definitely the latest in like streamer slop. Like all the streamers are playing it. It's just like stupid games that you can play with your friends. Where did I save it though? Oh no. I don't know where it is. Is it in shorts? No. Did I accidentally save it in my Guess the Danganronpa folder? Oh god. Where the hell did it go? Oh. I think this is it. Peem 2. I'll show you guys what I have been playing. Hopefully it's not. It's probably really loud. But this is from a third person or I guess it's from a first person perspective. But like I'm the yellow guy in these videos. But I love these videos. I love these 2 clips. They're really good. My friend recorded them of me. Oh, it's so loud.
Uh-oh. No! Someone just died? Ooh, oh, macro. My backpack!
That's all.
No!
That's all our food. Well.
No!
But yeah, that's Peak. You have to climb to the top of a big old mountain with your friends. It's like a co-op climbing game. It's great. I feel like it's some good clips have come out of it. It might turn into a video at some point, but it'll probably just be like a short that I just upload there. Probably.
How about you have something warm to drink and get some rest? Although we only seem to have coffee here.
Yeah, I was talking about this yesterday. I was like, I kind of value, like... I value making videos more than I value streams. Just because, like, having one condensed video of all the funniest things, I feel like I value that more than having a long stream with some funny things peppered around, you know? Like, I was talking about it with my friends yesterday. I was like, you know, I could stream like more games like with my like IRL friends, like my bestest friends ever. I'm like, I could stream with us, and like we have a lot of chemistry because we've been friends forever. But I'm like, I kind of just value a good video over a good stream. But also, like, I don't know. I think like streaming like a visual novel is valuable because it's kind of like we're going through the story together. But like a multiplayer, like I think I value streaming a single player game. I am more inclined to do because it's like a linear thing, and maybe you haven't seen the story before and we're experiencing it together. It's like watching a movie together. Whereas playing a multiplayer game and streaming that, it's like, I don't know. That's kind of like friend time, and I don't want to like, I don't know if I want to make it like super public. I don't know. Hi, Grija. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. You like my Guess the Character shorts? Thank you. I'm glad. I've been slacking on them, I'll be honest. I have been absolutely slacking. I need to kick it into overdrive. I need to make up for lost time and put out the next one in a reasonable amount of time so it's not like a month between things. I need to post videos more frequently on the main channel so it's not dead for months. That's true. That's very true. I think I hold myself to too high of a standard. At least, like, just maybe just in general. Like, I should just post videos that I find fun. And not worry about if it's something that people would care about. It is my first time playing through Raincode. I think I know what the twist of the first chapter is, which is really unfortunate, but it's okay. I'm here for the ride. A big coffee guy,
Do you
huh?
drink it black? Or do you need some milk?
He needs some milk. He's a growing boy. He's Yuma Cocohead. He's like 3 feet tall.
Runt probably wants milk.
Yeah, exactly. See, he gets me.
Hey, how old are you anyway? I can't tell from the way you dress.
Yuma be like, I'm 27 years old.
Never mind him. Here, have a drink to warm yourself up.
What if she's the imposter and she put sleeping powder in my coffee?
Thank you. What was that voice earlier? Am I hearing things?
Bro formed his first thought and then he's like, what the heck? Yeah, I try and take spoilers like really seriously. It's like in my Guess the Danganronpa videos, I feel like I keep reusing the same footage because I'm like, I don't want to like potentially spoil, like, you know, maybe it's just going through like the portraits and you see, oh, freaking like Sayaka's dead. They'd be like, oh, I haven't gotten to that point in the game. Even though I do preface that there will be spoilers regardless. But I feel like I keep using, I only, like, I've been using mostly like the first trial for all the background footage for those, because I'm like, I don't want to accidentally spoil more than I have to. But I do kind of want to have more visuals to work with. I had to use like chapter 5 of V3 in the last one because what's it called? Because I needed to get a good clip of like the portraits and whatnot. Yeah, I feel like for like Guess the Danganronpa character, it's intended for people that are familiar with Danganronpa already. Luckily, the game has been out for years and years and years, so it's like if you haven't played the games at this point, it's like it's like in Harry Potter where it's like, oh, spoiler alert, Snape kills Dumbledore. It's like, okay, if you haven't, if that's a spoiler to you, you're just slacking, bro. That shit has been out for many, many years. Like, at that point, you probably weren't gonna watch it anyway. But what if you did, you know?
I have amnesia, and now I'm hearing things. What's happening to me?
I try not to spoil more than I have to. But sometimes I just am brain off, and I just go for it.
I wonder if it has something to do with the sixth person.
The hidden sixth detective lying somewhere within this train.
Besides, who is this sixth uninvited guest anyway? I should think about it a bit. Who is the most suspicious person here?
It's Zilch, bro. It's him. He's the guy.
Zilch took on the leadership role immediately. Instead of simply taking charge, what if he was trying to manipulate us? Maybe I've already been manipulated. No matter how much I think about it, we have no proof of anything so far.
I had no intention of consuming anything related to that franchise, but spoilers! Yeah, it's like... I had to add like the warning at the beginning just in case, because I know like all of my IRL friends have not played Danganronpa, and I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna get you guys to play Danganronpa. I think that ship has sailed. I don't think that's ever happening, but I was like, listen, I'll preface it with spoilers because I'm like, I know they haven't played it. These are spoilers for them. But I don't think they will play it, so it's not the end of the world. So they get recommended Danganronpa videos frequently because they support my shorts, and I'm like, I appreciate that. They're like, wow, I can't believe Kaito gets called an idiot for 11 minutes. And I'm like, did you see that video get recommended to you? And he's like, yeah.
If I really am a master detective, I could have some useful powers. I wonder if I can somehow remember what those powers were.
Remembering now won't do any good.
There it is again. I keep hearing that voice. Jeez, what's happening to me?
Hey, Runt!
Uh-huh?
Get over here. The old man is gonna show off his powers.
Zange?
I feel like it's Zilch because he keeps like downplaying the impact of there being an imposter on the thing. He's like, oh, what if it's just a test from the Master Detective Agency and it's not actually like a threat? Like, he's downplaying the threat of there being an imposter. And also, he can't showcase his power because there's no rats on board. There's no animals on board. And he also, as Yuma said, he took on the leadership role immediately. So like, so that he can kind of make himself seem like he's an important figure. I feel like it's him. And also because Spike Chunsoft can't write. If there's like a if there's like a smart guy who's like, I don't know, he just is giving me like Nagito reveal. That's just my read on him. They have to write Nagito into every game, and that's this game's Nagito. That's just
Although
how I feel about it.
reluctant to do so, I shall demonstrate my forte.
They had to write Nagito into 100 line. They had to write Nagito in V3 by making it Kokichi. They just have to have a Nagito character. They found out that Nagito is a free money printer. So they just keep putting him everywhere. Although I guess when I think about it, there's not really... I can't think of a Nagito in Somnium Files or Zero Escape, but that's because it's not Kodaka. Although I don't... How involved was Kodaka in this game? I don't actually know. I've played... I've gotten like 4... I've done 4 routes. I've done the Retstom route, comedy route, slasher route, and then I think the normal route, and I think those are the... So I've done 3 routes and then played through it once. So I've done like 4 full playthroughs, I think. So I've played a decent bit. But I was like, I need a break of 100 line. Because it's just so much dialogue to read out loud. Also, I feel like Yuma and Kibo might be the same voice actor. It's very possible. He does kind of sound like Kibo.
You forced my hand. Otherwise, suspicions will continue to mount against me.
It's just called...
What's that?
An iPhone.
Quiet.
Quiet, I'm watching TikToks. Bro just looked at his phone.
I can feel Zange using his
He didn't do anything.
As I've said before, my power is thoughtography. I can project my memories onto electronic mediums to generate and record footage. The recorded clip shows what occurred approximately 5 minutes ago. I suppose it's faster to simply show you.
That's definitely the scene that took place about 5 minutes ago.
I can only record about 2 to 3 seconds. Back in my prime, I was able to do 10.
I feel like his power just kind of sucks. Like, am I wrong? That seems like it's not that useful. I mean, if it's something that he has to see, I mean, sure, you can maybe get like he basically has like a built-in secret camera, but like if you're a detective, how useful is that really? If it was like he could record what someone else sees and project it onto a camera, then maybe that would be more useful. But if it's what Zange sees and then he can like he can just show everybody his memories, I'm like, as Loki, not that good. Meanwhile, Poochie can, you know, just see through walls. She can hear heartbeats through walls for 1,000 million trillion miles. Yeah, he's got Hermit Purple. Isn't Hermit Purple like... It's able to like prophesize the future like a little bit? Is that like how the Hermit Purple works? I don't totally remember. It's been a while since I watched JoJo's. But yeah, it's not super, it's not a super powerful ability. Do I think the choices will matter in this game? No, I think it's gonna be super linear, which is fine. It's not a problem. It doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be a choose your own adventure. I think the choices in 100 Line had me so messed up because I was waiting for the opportunity to make a choice, and then the whole first playthrough I did, I was like, where are the choices? But they only come after subsequent playthroughs. And I was like, oh, it's like that, huh? Also, yeah, Greedra, if you stream 100 Line, it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of reading and a lot of speaking the dialogue if you end up streaming it.
Also, as memories fade, the recorded footage will also fade. The rule of thumb is that it lasts around 48 hours.
Like, this guy's giving such death flags. Like, this guy dies 100 trillion million %. That's the only way that his power, like, will be relevant. It'll be like, oh, in Zange's last moments, he saw the killer in this mask running at him with a knife. And then in his final moments before he died, he projected his memories onto the iPhone 8. That's how I feel like they're gonna use his power, because I feel like it's not super useful otherwise.
But by copying it to another device before it fades, footage can be used as evidence during investigations and in court.
Pardon me, but are you sure this is thoughtography? It appears as though you captured footage from a hidden camera.
All you do is doubt everybody. Be constructive for once.
You think being suspicious isn't constructive? Don't you believe that the truth lies beyond all suspicion?
Yep, a detective's job is to suspect others.
I'm hearing things again. My memories haven't returned, and the voices keep getting louder.
Bro's got an inner monologue and he's freaking out. Although I know that's the Shinigami. Okay, as long as you know what you're getting yourself into, it's a lot of talking and a lot of different voices that I did a lot of different voices. Aphex Twin and Zang, damn it. Hey, this guy's got one shot at life, and his name is Yuma Coco Head. I would give up. I would go immediately to, like, whatever institute can get me a legal name change. I'd be like, I can't be Yuma Coco Head.
It's giving me a headache. It's like my own body doesn't belong to me.
My man, are you all
Bro's
right?
tweaking.
You don't seem well.
I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy.
I believe you should rest.
Maybe a nap will help get your memories back.
And then Logan Paul knocks him out.
The passenger rooms from car 3 and beyond are all full, so you should use car 1 at the front.
What do you mean the passenger rooms are all full? How are they full of what?
I believe there's an infirmary in there. It should be easy to monitor from where we're at in the second car.
Melody? More like shoddy like a melody in my head.
Monitor? You've got some nerve.
Will you be alright on your own? Or do you need some company?
Shinigami, doesn't she have like the pink hair like Kyoko? If I can project Kyoko Kirigiri onto her, then I win. And the game's awesome.
Sheesh, get a grip, will ya?
Okay, I back. Closer to Monokuma. Ah, okay, she's like the mascot character.
Like
Sorry.
sloppy, like sloppy, like sloppy.
Thank you. Like sloppy. Man, RIP to their best friends forever. Shoot, what is that? What the? Why do I not remember what the podcast is called? Was it BFE? BFT, best friends today. That's what it was. RIP to best friends today.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, it's
Like
nothing.
sloppy.
I'm
like
alright. I
sloppy.
can get there by myself.
That was the clip that got me. That hooked me. Bro's going through withdrawal. He needs... I need more fent. I need fentanyl. Oh, you can sprint.
Wait,
It's locked. You gotta find the key first. The key!
Yeah, doofus.
where's the key? Is it somewhere in the first car?
I see, I see.
I see, I see. It's here, it's here. Bro thought he could just barge in with no key. Unbelievable. Okay, but like, where is the key though?
It's not.
It's not here.
Hmm.
I see, I see. You got too hollis brain rot. I'm gonna be honest. I should have read the hint a little better.
It's a map of the train.
Alright, I'm processing. I didn't process anything. Okay, where the heck is the key? I wish that would show me
It opened.
the hint again. Is the key in here? Okay, maybe it is. Why is he freaking it? Is he gonna throw up? Oh. Stink cloud. Duh. You ever stink so bad that you knock yourself out?
Hey! It's time to get up! How long are you gonna sleep? Get up, or I'll boom kill you!
You'll do what? You'll boom kill me? I don't think so, buddy.
Huh?
Ew, get out of my face, bro.
So you can finally see cute little me. It's all taking root.
Spike tunes off dialogue. Go off, Boomfy. But that's kind of peak, though. You kind of snapped with that one.
Huh? What is this thing?
How can you call me a thing when I'm so adorable? Well, aren't you rude?
It's talking. Not only am I hearing things, I'm seeing things too. I've completely lost it.
Snap out of it. You're my master, aren't you?
You could just call me. You could just call me the boss, the cake boss.
Master?
That's right. We exchanged an intimate secret pact just between us.
Huh? What pact?
What? You've forgotten all about how we were so passionately bound together?
Like besties?
How cold of you! After I offered myself to you, and you alone! You're so irresponsible. Take ownership of your actions.
I didn't do
don't know what to
nothing.
do.
What you mean?
Kidding. Of course you forgot. That's part of the contract.
Why you fucking with me, bro? Why are you fucking with me? If you know that I don't know, then why are you playing these games?
You don't get a death god for free, you know. If you want to eat, you gotta bring something to the table.
Wait, what did you just say? A death god?
Call me Shinigami.
They're kind of cute.
Death god sounds so ominous and creepy. That ain't my style, you know. I'm too cute for that. I was born too pure and innocent.
Shinigami.
That's why I prefer to go by Shinigami. Anyway, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Like Ryuk from Death Note.
Oh, okay.
Good answer, Master.
You keep calling me master. Wait, are you haunting me?
Please, call me Shinigami.
Shinigami?
Yep. Of course, I'm 100% haunting you. I'm haunting you like your life depends on it. That was your wish after all. It's why we made that contract.
That's what I wanted?
No, that's based. That's Yuma. That's based. Listen, listen. To be haunted by a cute girl is kind of based. Because I feel like if my character's idea is to be like a ghost, so like there's like a connection here. There's like I'm a ghost, they're a ghost, like Call of Duty ghost. I'm Ghost from Call of Duty. I got betrayed by Corporal Shepard. And then I died, and then I became an anime character. My design is that I'm a ghost, but also I don't really lean into it that well. I think I need to like simplify my design, because it's like, my design is like, I wanted to be something kind of regal, because I thought it would be a funny clash between how much of a little goblin I am. So it's like royal ghost, shithead, and also, I think that's actually kind of it. But I have like zero backstory, I have zero lore for my character, because like, who cares? I don't really care, I'm just me. Well, that's as far as I got. But like, if I haunt somebody, then that's sexual harassment. But if someone haunts me, then that's W-Riz, you know? Well, I guess sexual harassment implies sexual, and it's not like that. I'm not like, it's just harassment. It's not sexual. If I haunt someone, it's just harassment and stalking. But if I get haunted, then they're rizzing me up, and it's working. That's true, we were writing lore on Blue Sky. I'm like, I have like, I don't know. My character being a ghost doesn't really work, because I want them to interact with the real world. I'm like, I want my character to be like broken, sad, and pathetic, because I think it's funny. But my lore is very nonsensical and doesn't really, it's like all non-canonical.
And for our sweet, sweet contract, you offered something in return.
Offered? You mean...
You finally got it? You offered your own memories. You tossed away your entire past and smashed our fates together.
That's why I have amnesia?
The euphoria from completing our contract made you pass out in that room. Even though you woke up,
It was that
took
good?
some time for me to take root in you.
It probably does feel pretty good to just have your entire like brain wiped. Like it's like wiping a hard drive. It probably does feel pretty good. Imagine how like light your head would feel after that.
But I can talk to you now.
I
which
want
makes
that
me
so bad.
happy.
Exactly.
Which is it? Why would I make a contract with you? Why did I offer my memories?
Sorry, but I can't share the contract's details with you. Those are the rules.
Alright, you're a hater, so you hate me. And you want me to die, huh, Shinigami? It's like that, huh?
Why not? Tell me!
No can do. That's the contract.
Bro, imagine not being able to remember when you invited the girl that you had a crush on to see Superman versus like Batman or whatever. Like that movie was like, I feel like that was like a meme. It was like really bad that it was like a meme. Exactly, it was ass. I invited a cute girl to like a movie that sucked. And it didn't work. And my friend like Waivo's in the chat was witness to that event going on, and he didn't know what we were talking about, but he like I remember like I got rejected and then I went and walked with him and I was like just trying to play it cool even though I got rejected. That is Telly. Telly is Waivos in the YouTube chat. That's my guy. But Telly was present to that rejection. Imagine having your brain wiped and you don't have to remember that. That would be awesome. Luckily, I don't remember all the details for that. I kind of purged it from my memory for the most part.
By the way, Master, something's been bothering me.
What is it?
2 hours have gone by since you passed out.
Huh? 2 hours?
Yep. And here I was, waiting for you to wake up. Admirable, right? But during that time, no one came to check on you.
So everyone hates me, is what you're
They're
saying.
all so cruel, you know? Maybe they forgot about you.
Speaking of, why am I here?
Do I fuck with it? I don't really care for it. I feel like it's just, I don't know. It doesn't hit right for me. I feel like it's, I don't know. Maybe I just have a warped perception of it. But it doesn't hit the way I would like it to. It feels charged in a way that's awkward for me. And I think it's my own fault for perceiving it that way. I wouldn't fault anyone for not having a problem with it, but I'm like, it doesn't make me feel right.
Is this the restroom in the first car?
Bro, I read that as, is this the Retsnom in the first car?
That's right. I felt sick at the dining car, so I was looking for the key to the infirmary.
Retsnom mentioned?
You should watch your own health, Master. We share mind and body. When you feel sick, I get irritated too.
Your haunting presence is probably why I felt sick in the first place.
Yeah, I think I'll just have to get over it and come to terms with it. Just like how I had to come to terms with a lot of things in the 100 line.
Hey, don't blame me. Anyway, you better hurry and take a look around.
That's right. Where are the others?
Wait, I passed out in the restroom for 2 hours. I thought they were talking about when I was in the closet. I was in the closet for 2 hours. They mean I've been slumped in the bathroom for 2 hours.
Smoke? What's going on?
It's me! How mysteriful!
What? Weren't you watching over me the whole time?
I can't be separated from you. That should be obvious since I'm
Someone
haunting
cooked
you.
here.
All I saw was your dumb sleeping face in the restroom. I've no clue what happened outside.
So what happened here?
Hey, look! There's smoke coming in through the cracks of the door!
Right! Is there a fire?
No, that would be
So, it's burning?
that would be preposterous. That would never happen.
Now I'm getting excited!
Excited? We have to do something! What's going on?
Yuma Coco Head just walks over, just like
Zilch! Zilch, please
he
let
just
go!
he keeps his
Zilch!
mouth wide open to like
There's too much smoke.
eat all the
I
smoke.
gotta help.
Master, look!
Damn, Coco Head.
Oh, no way.
Whoa.
So, my initial assumption, he was totally like,
Why?
it doesn't even look like him no more. They killed Pilk Bixby? Not only, he was fine 2 seconds ago, or like he looked fine, and now he's immediately spread so fast and he just got actually cooked.
Why did this happen?
My fault for suspecting you. You know what? Listen, I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you. I still think he was the imposter. That's just my truth. It's like how in 999, the ninth man was like actually a bad guy. That's my truth. I still think it's him.
There's no time to rest. If you're a detective, you know what to do.
I might be a master, bro. That's what they call me, master. They call me master. Shoot, what is it called? What's the title again? They called me Master Detective Archives Raincoat in high school. Actually, they called me that.
Huh?
Search the body.
It's kind of fucked up.
You need to confirm if someone is really dead by checking the body.
I gotta like check this burn victim. That's kind of graphic.
Me? Maybe I should ask for help.
Why would a detective run from a corpse?
I don't know that I'm a detective.
Well, you sure are one. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked for help from yours truly.
What? What, Shinigami? Cause I'm baby?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I'll explain another time. But since you've forgotten, I'll be your mentor and train you to be a proper detective. So get to it.
I'm really doing this.
Of course, the mystery is practically solved when a detective is first on the scene.
I'm literally a little guy. I'm literally baby. I'm Yuma baby head. Baby Coco head.
Time to investigate.
It's completely charred.
It's kind of fucked up.
No movement. No breathing either. I can't feel a pulse. The smell
Bro, are
of
you
burnt
really
flesh is too much
are you
for
really looking for a pulse on this guy? They burnt him bald. This is fucked.
A knife is still lodged in the chest. This is the only knife wound. I don't see any other injuries.
Well, how's our corpse doing?
Dead, without a doubt.
Thought so. Kinda charred after all. You really didn't even need to check.
Yeah, doofus. Yeah, bro's ears got burnt off too.
Don't be so glum. You had to check the corpse in any case.
I really thought it was gonna be like a chapter 5 Dangan 1 type of deal where like the freaking like the sheet covering the knife wound or whatever to like hide that he actually wasn't stabbed, but then they're like, nah, we actually we made him super dead
It's
and he's
not
actually
that.
like
I mean,
undoubtedly
if I'd
dead.
noticed sooner.
You think you could have saved a life? Forget about it. If you're so worried, try CPR. Though, you'll be tasting soot doing that to such a charred corpse. What's dead is dead. Never let that get you down.
Right. I have to tell the others about this.
I smell a case.
Shrimp interesting.
This is...
Fire extinguisher I used is on the floor. It looks like it's mostly empty now.
Master?
You opened the lock and put out the fire. That was some quick thinking, Master. And now you can check out the corpse up close and personal. Yeah. It's the AD from the infirmary. Using this on Zilch now probably won't help. I'm still I'm just gonna stick to my initial. I think there's a second person with like a second motive. I think this guy is the imposter, but I think there's another guy with a different motive to kill this guy. I think he's the imposter still.
Well,
You want to use it on that human charcoal? If he did come back to life, he wouldn't be happy about it. This is medical equipment from the infirmary. I don't know how to use it.
but
Even if we did know how to use it, there's no use saving someone that crispy. The guy was charred black before he got into the room. He looked normal when I was outside, and then I walked in, and then he was just cooked.
Huh?
No!
Melanie? No way. Is this a dream? This has to be a dream.
My
right?
Shayla.
maybe it's a nightmare.
Please, I want to wake up. I can't take this anymore.
You're so pitiful, you know that? You sure you're the guy who sold your soul to me?
What are you anyway? Friend or foe?
Your friend, of course. After all, you're my master. Isn't that nice? I'm your friend and I'll be haunting you till death do us part.
I don't get it! Why would I make a contract with the death god? Wait, do they even really exist? Maybe this floating thing is just a figment of my imagination.
Shut your trap! You memoryless, courageless, brainless detective! This is a nightmare to you, then you gotta use all you got!
But what can I even do?
That's why I'll be your teacher and mentor. I'll make you a proper detective.
They're
yet.
kind of C-Ray. They're kind of built like C-Ray. Yuma ketamine head? Maybe.
Just listen to me and everything will be a-okay. First, check the scene of the crime like you did earlier. Now stand up. Come on!
She's kind of girl boss and coconut head around.
This is...
There are empty liquor bottles around. All of them apparently had high alcohol content. Could Melanie have been set on fire with this? Alcohol is the best way to cook the stench out of meat, after all.
What a rich fragrance! How about a taste method?
It's Melanie, all right.
It is too late. They're all cooked. Is that the official tier list? Monokuma, Tippy Top, Shinigami, and then Sirei. I kind of like Sirei. He's not really... Sometimes he doesn't really exist. So sometimes Sirei is just kind of not a presence. But I don't hate Sirei. I kind of like him. Yeah, sometimes Sirei is just fucking dead. Melamine. It's Melamy, alright.
She's completely burnt to a crisp, but I recognize what parts are left of her face.
At least her eyelashes stayed on fleek.
There's no pulse or breath. No doubt she's been dead for a while. There's a bottle of liquor nearby. Maybe that was used to start the fire.
You found 2 corpses back to back? You sure are reeling them in. Talk about beginner's luck.
There's nothing lucky about this at all!
So, what's the cause of death?
Huh? Oh, there aren't any obvious external wounds.
So she burned to death. The other one also got incinerated.
The first guy was Zilch, the cat boy. They killed the cat boy first. Yeah, that's Clover's wife right there. Pilk Crosby. No, bro. They killed Zalgo.
Such a cruel way to die. What's going on here?
Zalgo Zigsby.
This feels very, very well done.
Zigbort Bigbort.
What a
This is...
There are a bunch of liquor bottles on the shelf. Could they have been used to set Melanie on fire? I mean, like...
That's right.
They done killed Zip Blungo, man. They did. They really killed his ass.
Let's go to the next one.
I think these ones are empty. I mean, this implies that they're empty. I mean, some of them, like, there had to have been, like... Someone had to start the fire with something.
Did it
like
just shake?
Like a match. Engaging drive into brick wall protocol.
What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back
Zip
on.
Blungo found dead in Manhattan.
Oh no, they killed Zip Blungo in Manhattan. Zip Blungo found dead in fucking New York subway. The homeless people were eating him. Hey, Zip Blungo, I just graduated from college. I'm so excited to... Zip? Mr. Blungo? Oh, Aphex Twin,
Dark outside.
I'm such a big fan of your work.
Anyway, shouldn't you be hurrying? You should probably tell the other master detectives, yeah?
I like how Shinigami is in an eternal, like, :3 face.
Right, that's right. Hey! Is anyone there? We need help in the first 2 cars!
Nobody's there, little bro. Keep walking. Move along.
Zange! Pucci! Aphex! Anybody!
No response. I smell a tragedy. This is like the very picture of hell. Woohoo! One mystery after another.
Poochie was so cool. It's gonna be so sad when she's dead.
We have to find the others right away.
Although when she was being on like her fucking on her Ben Shapiro like Neil deGrasse Tyson type shit, I'm like, man, shut your ass up. But once she locked in, she was cool.
getting excited here!
No!
Poochie.
These corpses are kind of fucking graphic.
No way.
And that's number 3! It's a hat trick! Or a turkey, right?
No, it's a chicken.
Master, if you don't want to end up like this, then you better be more prudent.
Huh?
The train
What?
hasn't gotten to the destination yet, and you can't get off halfway. Which means whoever killed these guys is still in the train, right?
The killer? But who would do such a thing?
You'll find out if you investigate. You better nail
It's
it,
a murder
Master.
suicide. It's a murder suicide.
You should leave the door open to be safe.
Zig
Gotta make sure you don't get
Zigbort Bixby. He fucking did it.
Yeah. It's Poochie's corpse. I can barely make out what's left of her face. She doesn't appear to have any external wounds. There's a blanket over her torso. Looks like she was burned when the blanket was set on fire.
Yep, it's a corpse.
Cat ear headphones. And she was a gamer? She was a gamer girl?
This is...
This is a set of cat ear headphones. But she must have had a lot of headphones. She never took off her headphones, even in front of people, right? How rude. Let's not speak ill of the dead. I'm sure she had her reasons. Trolley bag.
Is this Poochie's bag?
Maybe there's a weapon for self-defense inside. It'd be good for you to check it out.
I'm sorry, Poochie. I'm taking a look inside.
She'll be fine.
There's a change of clothes and travel supplies. No weapons or other self-defense items.
It's a wash then. It was sitting there like a treasure chest, so I was hoping there'd be a rare metal inside.
Why is this happening? Even Poochie.
Save your tears, Coco Head. It's about to get worse.
Master, let's move on if you're done here. There's no time to waste.
But it do look like when the
Right.
hemo animal gets
Where's
sucked out of
Zonde?
people.
And Apex too.
We don't need to inspect everything. I'm thinking Zange. Animal print glasses case.
This is...
It's a glasses case with an animal print on it. There's nothing inside. Someone must be wearing the glasses. Something else to look at here. This is probably Zogo
Whose bag
Bilgo.
is this? Oh, it's open. Is it okay for me to look inside?
Look inside,
You're
brother.
a detective. Why even ask? Detectives search people's bags and cupboards all the time. Smashing pots to find what they want is part of the job.
That's too much. Notice. World Detective Organization, Human Resources. Dear Zilch Alexander, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Region of Kanai Ward. Dispatch duration, indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the Master Detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There, you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
Well, that implies he got the same message as us.
This is a letter for Zilch, so this must be his bag. The only things inside are work documents, nothing else of note.
Ah, that's no fun.
So that implies that he's not the guy. I still think he's the guy, bro. I still think he's the guy. Bro copied my homework. Like, what is this coat, bro? What is this? This is an evil demonic symbol. It's the eyes of Satan, the eyebrows of Cerberus, and the colon 3 of...
This isn't a passenger room. The sign says backup control room.
Yeah, Zobburger, that's... He's just evil.
Wow, it looks like a secret base. Don't you want to destroy these whenever you see them?
No. There's no one here, so I should go look for help somewhere else.
How about you check out that machine
I
over
also
there?
miss Tsubasa.
Maybe it'll help you figure out what happened.
She does give Tsubasa and the voice acting. They kind of sound similar.
It's okay, I won't break it.
Fine.
Nah, Yuma's so...
Thing and it'll be good as new.
He's so Kibo for me.
What's this machine? There appears to be instructions. Backup control system?
In case you gotta back it up, that's how you control how much you back it up. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
So the control system manages the electricity. This one is the backup, not the main one.
Hey, what about the file over here? What does it say?
It looks like an explanation about autonomous driving.
Boring.
The control system will supply electricity as
Boring,
to
who
drive the
cares?
train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously. Because of that, it can easily climb steep slopes.
I guess everything here relies on that control system. So, if you destroy the main and backup control systems, you can stop the train.
Say less. Let's do it.
Right now the control system is functioning, so the train is still moving with no issues. The monitor displays an operation log, but there's no record that the train has stopped at all.
Yeah. Master, while you were sleeping like a log, I never sensed the train stopping either.
So why are they... I feel like that means the train stopped. Because why are they making a fuss about it? It's like... It's almost too chill.
The doors won't open unless it stops, and the windows are all locked. No one can get
Oh,
on
unless it's
or
trying to
off
say,
while
like, it's
en
trying to
route.
question whether someone snuck on and did all this.
Huh?
What's wrong, Master?
I noticed the backup control system is operating.
Well, it's better that it's running. All the electricity is managed by the control system, after all. Anyway, Master, I'm bored of this place. Let's move on already.
Shinigami's real for that.
Move on because you're bored?
Yeah, this is just this is some nerd shit, bro. Let's get out of here. See? Shinigami knows ball. Nah, I ain't messing with the nerd shit.
Come on.
No! Shinigami, you just said you were bored! Why you keeping me in here, man? Alright, I'll investigate the control panel. I think Shuichi Saihara... Alright, the question is... Before the events of V3? Nah, I think Shuichi waffle stomps Yuma, to be honest. I think Yuma gets absolutely mollywopped. I think Shuichi wins the Waffle House brawl. He just picks up Coco Head and throws him through the glass. Through the glass windows. Just because Shuichi has, like... You know, Yuma Coco Head, he's like 2 feet tall. So I think he just has the size difference on him. This looks like some kind of control device. It might be dangerous. I shouldn't touch it.
Right.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to press the wrong button and cause the train to derail.
Oh, there's an
Intercom. Hello, single ladies on the train. I'm Yuma Cocohead. I'm also single. If you would like to go on a date with me, please meet me in the room where Zungo Bungo has been set ablaze. I'll see you there. An emergency. Press this button and speak into the receiver.
Yeah, And now I'll report this to Control Headquarters and call for help. It won't connect. Why?
Use that dome to his advantage. He do got Coco head though. He do got big noggin. Look at how much head he's got in the back. He got brain.
If it doesn't connect during an emergency, it's totally useless.
If this system was completely automated, a report should have been sent to Control Headquarters about the fire.
Maybe everyone in Control Headquarters is already dead, and you're the last living human in the world.
What a horrible thing to say.
Come on.
Really? What have I not done? Is it more stuff with the thing? Oh, route map. I didn't see that
This
at
is the
first.
train map. The shining part must be the train's current location. After we exit this long tunnel we just entered, we'll reach Kanai Ward in no time.
It's been a long trip, but I'm sure it's been a shorter one for a certain napping detective.
Man, he's Yuma Sleepyhead. Okay, I think that's everything. No, it's still saying the control device still has things. Or maybe it's just saying that it's... Let's get out of here. Alright.
In the end, there weren't any survivors in this train car. You better go check the next one.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go to the next one!
I think they're all gonna be surviving in this one.
Is anyone there?
Yeah, I'm here. It's me, Unk. Just kidding.
Watch out!
Bro can walk through walls, disappear, and fly. That's crazy. Much more unique than the other
There's
guys.
Nothing here. I don't see luggage or anything else.
He is just like me for real.
If each person gets their own room, then someone got nothing, right?
This is... tissues? Magazine? Hell nah. Who's the fucking freak? Who does this jacket belong to? It looks like something Aphex would wear.
Say!
Did you check the pockets? There's nothing inside. If we don't know who it belongs to, it doesn't make a very good clue. I'm not checking the magazines and the tissues.
Can't be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nothing.
Absolutely not. Uh-oh. It's Unk.
Why? How did this happen?
4 dead balls in a row! A rocket with loaded bases!
What? Do you think this is funny because you're a death god?
No. I think it's awesome! My heart's fluttering with joy! Each death takes the mystery even deeper. So mysteriful!
I see Mysteriful as one of her... That's going to be a recurring phrase.
You awake?
He dropped the remote. Oh wait, no, that's his iPhone. Oh, we gotta check the iPhone.
Sange. He's burnt to a crisp. I can just barely discern his face though. I can't find any particular external wounds, just like the other corpses. He was also incinerated in a burning blanket, like Zilch in the first car and Poochie in the third one. All 3 of them were sleeping in bed and murdered by immolation? Oh, what's this? Zange's cell phone. Maybe his photography left something behind. No good. Just a video of me drinking coffee. It can't help me solve this mess.
His fucking Hermit Purple didn't even have any...
That's 4 of them.
Anything?
could have done this? Wait! There are just 6 people on the train, including myself. And I found 4 bodies.
Can't believe Unk is actually the most technologically literate.
Zilch, Melanie, Poochie, and Zange. The only one left is... Aphex?
Took you long enough. I knew from the very start. You still need work, Master. I'll be sure to train you well.
So Aphex is the culprit? He murdered the others in such a deranged way?
He's got a short fuse, so maybe it was a crime of passion. He probably lied about being a master detective.
Yeah, we were talking about Hermit Purple earlier. How thoughtography is like Hermit Purple.
No, he's a master detective for sure. I sensed him use his powers.
That's okay.
You sensed it?
Bro smoking a big pipe. That's awesome.
But if he betrayed the WDO and became an Amaterasu Corporation spy, it's reasonable to conclude he killed the other master detectives to sabotage our efforts.
Yeah, Unk took the video and he showed us all earlier.
Anyway,
it's the same video from earlier.
Kill that psycho. You were totally about to say that, right, Master?
Yeah, man. I was exactly gonna say the same thing, man.
Not at all. If he finds me, I'm done for.
I'm actually surprised you haven't died yet. You look like you'd be the first to die.
I won't deny it. I probably got overlooked. I was supposed to be in the infirmary in the first car, but I passed out in the restroom, right? Maybe that's why the killer didn't find me.
Oh, I just remembered!
Huh? What?
Master, I told you that while you were passed out, no one came to the restroom. But one time, the door did open, I think. By the time I noticed, the door closed again. I don't know who was there. Now that I think about it, could it have been that guy with the short fuse?
A big old mustache.
So
I like the 3D animations.
Maybe he thought you weren't even worth killing. You're an incompetent guy with amnesia.
They're trying to frame me for the murder.
That wasn't a diss, just a fact.
I know.
Damn. Yeah, I think Shuichi mogs him. Bro can't even. Bro admits that he's a sandbag.
Now that we know who the culprit is, we have to find him before the train arrives.
Bro, what are you doing if Shinigami hits you with the fucking 100-piece combo like this? I think I'm gonna die instantly.
Find him and do what?
Catch him, of course. And it's all up to you, Master.
That's impossible!
It's fine. There's no time to waste.
Nothing's fine about it!
What's in bag?
This looks like Zange's bag. There's nothing inside that matters.
Wow, you're saying that nothing he has is worth anything? That's fucked up, Coco Head.
This is...
These might belong to Zange. They look well used, so they could be really old.
Say!
Why don't you look inside the notebook? There might be something about the case. Seems to be records of past cases he handled. There isn't any information about this current case. Okie dokie. Who's vacation clothes? Oh, this is Melanie for sure.
This is...
There are women's clothes on the bed. I wonder if they belong to Melanie.
Yeah, that's
There's some flashy threads. She definitely gets some looks in the city. But now she's all burned up. Guess she won't be wearing it anymore. Melanie, why did she have to die? Bro, Clover, I was playing zombies last night at the ass crack of dawn. I was trying to do all the Easter eggs because if you do all the Easter eggs, you can get a new starting weapon, and I'm like, I should probably get the like the free starting weapon, because it would probably help in like, it probably help save like a minute off of like the early rounds. But I died like 3 times on the Easter egg, and I was like, it was like 10 a.m. But I'm gonna lock in. I gotta do it. I gotta do like 3, dude. It took me like 3 hours on my first attempt, and then I died like before even getting the boss fight, and I'm like, man, this sucks. This is fucked up.
It's a woman's travel bag. There's a name here. Melanie Goldmine.
Oh, she's a gold mine, alright.
Looks like makeup and travel supplies. Nothing noteworthy.
Hey, did you check to see if someone's hiding nearby?
Sir, that's a Louis Vuitton x Gucci x Versace bag. What do you mean nothing of note here?
Yeah, no one's here.
You sure? What if he's hiding in the bag?
What if he's under the bed like Aito?
Even a child couldn't hide in there.
You don't know that. You're up against a master detective, remember? What if there's a master detective
Pucci x Gucci collab. Dude, that shit would go hard.
Of course there isn't.
You sure about that? I
What
think
is it?
there's totally a detective like
What did she just say?
that out there.
How do I get the log back? I figured out how to go auto. That's good.
This is...
It's a pouch with cosmetics on the desk. This must belong to Melanie, but she'll never use it again.
Well?
You shouldn't apply makeup to fresh burns after all. Yeah. What if he rounded the corner, then he got command grabbed by Zangief?
It got brighter. Guess we made it through the tunnel.
Which means we're almost there. At this rate, you'll let the murderer escape.
More shaking? What is it this time?
Master, you gotta hurry!
The next train car is the 5th one. This train has 5 cars in total, so this is the last one. Oh, but...
But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Oh yeah?
The door was supposed to be broken, right?
Master, you better hurry!
Watch this. I opened that shit
it
with my
opened.
mind.
Was it repaired?
Oh hell no. What the hell happened in here, bro? Oh hell nah.
It's been wrecked. What happened here?
Master, look over there!
Eric Doa was here.
A dead body. No way. There can't be a 5th corpse. Because that would mean everybody except me is
We'll
dead.
never get like untitled
So mysteriful.
ambient works again.
Even I'm getting confused now. Anyway, time to investigate.
Bro, he had a great time before he died though.
This isn't a fake. It's a real corpse, isn't it?
It is, without a single doubt, the bona fide remains of a human. I'm positive about that. I specialize in corpses after all.
So there's the possibility that this is like a corpse that was already here and like it was locked, so like we weren't able to investigate this beforehand. So it could still be Aphex Twin. Or it could be not Aphex Twin and it's just framed to look like Aphex Twin. But I really do believe that it's Aphex Twin, and then Zangief is the guy that actually was the murderer, because like we can timeline, you know, we don't know when anyone else died except for Zingo Bingo. So Zingo Bingo dies last because he's the one who killed everyone and then himself. like, it has to be the last person to die is probably the murderer. So I still think it's Zingo Bingo. And I do think this is, I do think this is Aphex Twin, and it's like a red herring that this was locked to make you think that that this corpse was here before. That's like the decoy thought process.
I'll check for signs of life, just in case.
Ooh, stroke that shit. You better stroke that shit. And it's super muffled. It sounds like you're outside the club.
No, he's completely dead. Huh?
He's got his chain on.
His
Chain
necklace
gang.
looks familiar.
But I mean, it looks very, like, untouched. It looks perfectly mint.
Wait, it's the same one Aphex was wearing.
Looking at the body type of the corpse, it matches the guy with the short fuse.
His face is burned beyond recognition, but could this really be Aphex?
You might find it unbelievable, but it seems like it. So his cause of death was also fire?
Yeah, I don't see any other external trauma.
What if they were identical twins? And he killed his identical twin.
Injury on his chest.
Hey, you're right. I'm surprised you noticed.
Listen, that's their fault. That's their doing.
Is it a stab wound? Looks like he was pierced with a blade.
That's like they made that him. That's not like my thoughts. That's like it's their fault for making him the meat guy.
If that's the case, was he stabbed to death?
No, he could have been incapacitated by the stabbing and then burned. It's impossible to determine the cause of death with what we have.
Oh? You've gone full throttle in this investigation. Good job! To me, for being your mentor.
But why Aphex?
Yep, this corpse is real too.
So they torched that. What's in here?
The restroom is in terrible shape. The mirror is cracked and covered in soot. There's no one inside.
How do you even make a mess like this, man? This is just impressive. Main control room B.
It says main control room B. It's no use, it won't open. There's a driver's seat in there, but I don't see anyone. The autonomous driving device is there, but not on.
Hey, Master, maybe someone's hiding in there. Any way you can bust it open?
Yeah, headbutt the door open.
I don't think so. The door looks too sturdy. Also, I don't think it's
getting
possible
sturdy.
for someone to be hiding in there. Aphex and Poochie both said that there were only 6 people on the train.
What if they both lied?
So, including me,
I'm
there can
just
only
kidding.
be 6 of us here.
I see. Oh, why are there 2 control rooms in a single train car?
They probably have control rooms so it can go in either direction. This is the last car for where we're heading, but it'll be the front car on the way back.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, there is a control room in the front train car too.
Ulrich Kenneth? I'm trying to think Yuma.
It won't open. But this is the last train car. There's nowhere else to go from here.
So I run all the way to the front of the car, I suppose.
There are other places to check out, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, this right here.
It says main control room A.
Melanie is definitely Melanie. Slick Rick just had Shadow Clone Jutsu. That might be his power. And he was just capping when he said that he had rat power.
It's no use. It won't open. There's a driver's seat in there, but I don't see anyone. The autonomous driving device is there, but not on. Huh? That's weird. This area seems more burnt somehow.
Maybe there was something flammable in there. See? Look there! There are traces of something that got burned.
It says 11037. I don't get it though.
Is that some sort of plate displaying the train car number? But why is this the only one completely burnt? It doesn't seem particularly flammable.
I don't think there's anything I have to investigate in here. Maybe I have to investigate in here as well. Like the burning bed.
This is...
The bed in the infirmary is burnt and flipped on its side. Why is only this bed turned over like this? Maybe it's to hide evidence of some kind. Just a hunch.
Huh?
Hey, there's a fire extinguisher here. Andrew? The war. Did you win the war? Or did you lose the war? Maybe someone noticed the fire and tried to put it out? I wonder.
This is...
No, bro. There are medical devices here, just like those in Car 1.
Hey!
This train is unmanned, right? If there's no one on the train who knows how to use this sort of device, why even have one? That's a good point.
Huh? What's this?
What is it? Did you find something?
The interior lock is open right now, but there's something odd about the latch. Look, there appears to be blood on it.
Oh, you're right.
Unk is Unk. Unk translates, he just loses all of his name and he just becomes Unk.
Let me try to slide it.
That's a bloodstain, all right. But why is blood there?
It seems the blood got on there while the door was locked.
That's evidence of something for sure. No harm keeping it in mind.
A body has been discovered.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. We are approaching Kanai Ward. Please mind your belongings.
Master, we're almost at the station! You have to catch the culprit!
Catch who? Everyone besides me is dead!
Are you sure it's everyone? Calm down and count again.
Zilch in Car 1. Melamy in Car 2. Poochie in Car 3. Zange in Car 4.
Zange, that's what it was.
And Aphex in Car 5. See? That's 5. Everyone besides me is dead.
That makes you the only possible killer, Master. Did you do it?
No! That's not possible! But I can't say for certain. I lost my memories, and now I'm seeing a death god. There's something wrong with me. Death gods are said to reap human souls. Maybe because I'm being haunted by one.
Bro is folding under zero pressure. He's like, maybe I really did do it.
Maybe subconsciously,
We are approaching Kanai Ward. Please watch your step while exiting the train.
And then Shinigami's just like, we did it. We solved the case. And then Yuma gets arrested.
We've arrived! What's it gonna be, huh? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Huh? What?
This looks bad! Step out of here! Run!
Run? But...
Master, those guys from before are still on the platform. Run to the front train car.
Why is this happening to me?
Bro, you got framed. I'm sorry. You kinda got owned. Zilch kind of owned you, bro. Run, Yuma, run! Oh my god, it's the feds!
Ah, they're coming in! We gotta go! I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
You might find yourself in a pinch during the course of detective work. Follow the on-screen instructions to get out of those tricky situations. Also, I have to pause because I have to look at this menu. Because my parents are going out and they're like, do you want me to bring you home something? And I'm like, yeah. So I need to decide what I want them to bring home. I was like, Sargi, I'm streaming Raincode right now. I can't go out to this bar with you guys. What the hell is this place called again? Here it is. Menu. I gotta see what is on the menu. It looks like a lot of just pizza and wings. Which I kind of don't want. I kind of want something like a... I don't know. They got taco pizza. They got subs. Maybe I'll get a sub. Can't go wrong with a sub. They got a lot of specialty pizzas. Maybe like a turkey bacon sub? My last message that I was texting my dad was just, it said, I should have never agreed to help grandma. I don't remember what the context of that was, but it was probably valid. Get a singular breadstick. Yeah, there's a lot of fireworks going on. It's too late and the kitchen is closed. That's okay. They shoot Darami up in the sky and she goes poggers, and then she explodes. That's the Danielle firework. God bless. My uncle always goes all out for 4th of July, so I'm very well acquainted with fireworks, and it's always such an event.
Master doesn't make mistakes, right? Right?
Go off, Boomfy. That's such a good emote. Alright, quick time event. Watch this. And they caught me. I'm dead. Yuma arrested for 20 years for selling fentanyl in the boys' bathroom.
Ah, they're coming in! We gotta go!
Who are these people? The police?
They're not your friends, that much is for sure.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy. 4th of July is always crazy, for better or worse.
Considering the state of the crime scene, they're totally gonna pin it on you.
But
Evading police, that's an additional sentence. Mr. Cocoa Head. You're done for, buddy. Oh, yeah, just hit them all with a fire extinguisher. Just assault police officers. That's good. Good job, Yuma. You're just racking up the charges.
They're gonna arrest you! Run!
These are the most inept police officers of all time. What is bro doing with this move? Bro said, I'm gonna hit him with the belly flop. Oh, it's a good thing they left the door open. Ow. They should just shoot him with like a trank dart.
Looks like you're done for.
Wait, please, listen to me. I can explain.
Huh. What's there to talk about? You're a master detective of the WDO, aren't you? The name's Swank Ketzel.
Why does this guy have a Hitler haircut? I'm sorry.
Corporation's peacekeepers.
His grills say money. That's awesome.
Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers?
Don't act like you don't know. You're a WDO detective for crying out loud.
I don't know anything. I'm literally a little guy.
Or are you some sort of imposter?
What do you want to hear?
No, I'm not. I think.
You think?
Swank Katsuno. This guy's fucking Agent 45.
Well,
He's got the barcodes. He got 2 barcodes on the side of his head instead of on the back of his head.
Decided.
Which is?
The peacekeepers are the defenders of law and executioners in Kanai Ward. If the unjust wander into my space,
And his fucking eyes are gold to be like coins.
they will be eliminated.
Eliminated?
Hey, isn't Kanai Ward under the complete control of Amaterasu? Meaning, these people are like the police here.
Police? But
They got
it's just
lightsabers.
some company security department.
Hey, who are you talking to?
Oh, right! You're the only one who can see me, thanks to our contract, Master. It's a bit cliche at this point, huh?
Don't laugh! Help me!
I'll ask again. Who do you think you're talking to, huh? Talk about suspicious.
Talking to the wire in my ear.
I'm sorry!
Tell me how you're gonna explain this situation. We prepared that kid
Um,
to welcome you all here.
Wasn't
An
me.
internal fight sprawling into a bloodbath was unexpected.
It's not what it looks like! There's a perfectly logical explanation behind this.
The logical explanation is that Zilch didn't want... Zilch is working for Amaterasu, and then he framed me so that all detectives look really bad, and they don't accept detectives into the city so that the city can stay under the Amaterasu control or some bullshit like that. Shrimple. Shrimple is.
You're the culprit.
Uh-uh.
Well, that was direct. Master, try your best to beat him.
No, I really don't know anything. Everyone was killed while I was asleep.
I don't think so. While the other detectives were asleep, you killed them. As proof, there's the coffee and wine.
What the?
We found coffee and wine in the dining car. When we checked the second car earlier, I had a subordinate drinking. You can see what happened.
So I was drugged with the coffee, and Melanie was drugged with the wine.
Looks like some sort of knockout drug was mixed into it.
Drug?
Which means you drugged the other detectives and killed them while they were passed out.
Wow. He may just be a lowly grunt, but he knows his stuff. He could be trouble.
Oh, and because we have Unk's phone, we can prove to them that we drank the coffee and were knocked out.
Why do you sound so impressed?
So did you figure out the cause of death?
Yes, they all burned to death.
Huh? All of them?
How cruel of you to kill them like that. What's your endgame in this? Is it money or is it money?
You got me. You got me, Hitler. It's money. I just wanted like $5. I just wanted to go in their pockets and scrounge around for change.
If it's money, then hand over everything you swiped. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
He just wants money. That's no fair.
I'm broke. I got no money.
I'm not the culprit.
Yes, you are! You're the culprit!
You probably scanned the barcode and it just says money on it.
No!
It's probably like what the whole barcode says.
I'm not the perpetrator. But do I know that for sure? In this situation, who else besides me could have done it? There were without a doubt only 6 people on the train, and 5 of them were killed. So the only possibility is...
Just admit it! I know you're the culprit.
What am I supposed to do?
Admit it now! You're guilty!
Am I the killer?
Come on, confess!
You know, they're actually being quite, like, reasonable with me, I feel. You know, they are pressing me, but also, like, considering the situation, like, they could have just locked me up for life without even saying anything.
Maybe it's better if I confess for now.
Bro is folding under 0 pressure. Okay, well, actually, it's a fair amount of pressure. But bro is just folding instantly.
It could be better to get through this now and get some time to think about it.
Why confess if you didn't do it? Master, you're an idiot! Dumb boob kill you!
Huh? You heard me? I didn't say it out loud.
There you go again, talking to yourself. Must be crazy or something.
I hear your thoughts too. I told you we share the same mind and body. Anyway, never mind that. Why are you giving up already?
Well, there's nothing I can do.
Wrong. The mystery solving has just begun. Why did you make a contract with me to begin with?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
Shut up! Stop talking to yourself, you unstable psycho! Hey, bring him down, men! Confiscate anything of value he has while you're at it.
Oh! Stop with all that pitiful moaning! I'll show you exactly what I'm made of right now! Come on, Master! Are your mind and body ready? Alright! Mystery Labyrinth!
Fucking magical girl transformation. 2B? Kyoko Kirigiri looks kind of different. Oh no, she's hot.
What is this? What's happening? What's this? What's going on? Ah! Who are you?
What do you mean? I've been with you the entire time!
Wait, you're Shinigami?
Oh, right. Guess you can't tell because I'm not puffy anymore. I I can only access the Mystery Labyrinth if I'm at full power, so I had to change forms. But some parts of me are still nice and puffy. It's true. Want a touch?
I'm okay. Anyway, what's going on?
I would.
It's like
I would
time
fold.
stopped.
I would fold under that pressure. I can't lie.
And what's that hole?
That hole is connected to the Mystery Labyrinth.
It's all downhill from here. Surely that's not the case.
Come on, let's go!
Wait, you have to tell me. What's a mystery labyrinth?
Save the deeds for later, kid!
Coco had died. He just got killed.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
She just sent Yuma Coco Head to hell. Bro got kicked into hell. He's dead. He died. Is this like a Somnium? This kind of feels like a Somnium type of deal. Bro got a big ass cape now.
Where am I?
She looks like she's about to do a musical number.
What do you think of my awesome powers? This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you? I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
You don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome! You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe.
Oh yeah? What's so cool about it?
Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Materializes mysteries?
Yeah, what'd that mean?
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth.
We're doing Persona. We're doing. Shoot, what are they called? The dungeons in Persona. Palaces. We're doing Persona palaces.
Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
This maze is the mystery?
You just go from the start to the end, you goofball.
I have the
It's
power
easy.
to interact with this mystery labyrinth. That's why we were able to come here in the first place. Master,
Oop.
we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
What happens when we beat it?
In every case, there's a hidden truth, and we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth. So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
Okay, can I go right to the end? I already
We'll
know the
discover the
truth.
killer's identity too?
I already knows the truth.
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin.
Man, Coco Ed's like the worst detective ever. He couldn't even solve it in reality.
But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too.
I'll just walk around the building and then walk into the exit.
Killers in real-world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Yup. Looks like you're finally getting it. Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Yeah, let's
Hold
let it
on.
rock.
I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This
God,
one is
I'm
formed from
so
murder on the
sweaty.
Amaterasu
It's
Express.
so hot in this room.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if we keep going, the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
Sheesh. This is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on details.
Of course I am!
Yeah, stop taking everything so literally, Yuma. Just get in there and start cooking. It's fine. You'll figure it out.
Okay.
Trial by fire.
I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the mystery labyrinth.
This
If
would
you
be
have
easy.
any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds.
Are you serious?
That'll make all your worries disappear.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything now!
Relax, relax. I'll tell you in due time. Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
I'm like, are they actually gonna have? You have to do that if you want like a hint. I just skipped a million, billion, trillion things. I found the skip button. It's shift. Oh no.
Here's your solution key.
I skipped so much, bro. Okay, these are like my truth bullets.
So this is a solution key, but
Um,
why did it come out?
Can I check the controls? Oh man, key settings. Okay, what is backlog is R. That's what it is. I was like, how do I see
Of your
things
mouth.
that I missed? Okay. Bum. Ah, sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie. Oh wait, you can do this.
Sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
I'll just voice it myself. Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon? Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys. They're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth. So where do I find them? Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you'd get them during the investigation. You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case. For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express. The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward. It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place. There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping. Like, here's your solution key. So this is a solution key, but why did it come out of your mouth?
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
You put thought into this?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Bro looks perplexed.
The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving. Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board.
This girl and her you-know-what? I know what.
Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed, there were no other passengers on the train.
Her things be thangin', I suppose.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch, in the first car's infirmary.
That's just not true. You know that's not true.
I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window, I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's chest. The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Not really. There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary.
Yeah, not only is the door's locked, that's even another bonus point for it being Zilby.
By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp. I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Melamie's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
That reminds me, something was off about car 2. Right
Zilch's hair got
tunnel.
Burned off, but Melamie's didn't.
Shaking.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
And there was a blackout right after. Although it only lasted a moment.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No. When we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout.
I don't actually have anything for that. I don't actually know what that implies.
There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
I wonder if that's a clue. And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first two.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that.
No, I think what they're implying is they dumped the alcohol on her and then burnt her like that. I don't think it was like she got burnt in from the inside.
The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating. And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right?
Yeah, I don't really know what that implies.
What do you think about that?
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam.
I mean, yeah, I would agree. It's not that good. But I mean, it does serve a purpose.
Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories. Next and last is the fifth car. Come on, try to remember it.
The body we found in the fifth car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was. But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex. We also discovered a stab wound to the chest.
So now I'm wondering if there's two possibilities that like maybe there's a second route and Aphex managed to take Zilch's body from number 1 from train car number 1 to train car number 5 before we got there, because they should both have stab wounds to the chest, and then Aphex just put the necklace on him. Zilch has to be the one that's dead because we watched Zilch die. So I guess there's a possibility that it could be Aphex as well. But I still like the theory that it's Zilch. I still like that better. But I think if someone is alive in secrecy the whole time, that would make more sense than... It would explain the blackout and stuff probably a little better, and like the shaking. Maybe. I don't know.
Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the fifth car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the fifth car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
Uh-huh. So, I guess that does it for our review of the case?
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station. According to the Peacekeepers' report, they all burned to death. But that part seems off to me.
Does it?
And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
I think them all burning to death tracks to me.
Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
Man, what's up with the...
What a big catch!
First, Tsubasa? Well, I guess this is actually... Shinigami is actually the blueprint for Tsubasa, now that I think about it. She vomits and she kind of has like the Valley Girl voice. Tsubasa vomits and has the Valley Girl voice. I'm just saying. Just saying. There's some connection there.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine.
I would need to look at Tsubasa again, but they might have the same bangs.
Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
Solution key is a manifestation of clues related to a case. You can acquire or update one by investigating the case and moving the story along.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Acquired solution keys can be viewed in the notebook menu. Try checking one out if a mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve. There's bound to be some useful information. I think
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
I don't know if I'll do it Monday, Thursday. That probably won't be my schedule. Usually it's Tuesday, Thursday. But maybe. I do probably want to play more Raincode before I go back to 100 Line. Like probably like another 2 streams of Raincode, and then maybe I'll go back to 100 Line, or maybe I'll do 100 Line stream, 1 Raincode stream, and split it up like that. I don't know. But I think the next set of streams will be more Raincode. Yeah, it is late. Maybe I should call it, because I've been streaming for about 4 hours. So maybe I'll call it before we do the thing. Because I'm also quite tired today. Maybe. I don't know how long these thingies go for. So I think next stream we'll do all this. Hopefully to completion. So is it 5 is it like, so we're on chapter 0, right? So this is like prologue chapter, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it 0, 1, 2, 3. Or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Wait, you haven't finished Raincode, Greedra? Dang. I would have thought that you'd finished it. Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that you were close to finishing it. I remember. I did see that there's some DLCs. I was gauging how long of a game this is to play. I think it's about roughly 50 hours. It'll probably take me a little longer because I'd spent a lot of time goofing off. But I saw Weeby took like 50 hours to beat this game. But yes, I think I may also end the stream soon. Hopefully that means I'll be able to get some good sleep and go to sleep early, since I'm kind of tired today, which is good. I haven't been tired. I've been staying up way too late as of lately. I think I'll read this stuff though. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of what I figured. Labyrinth skills are abilities that can help you clear mystery labyrinths. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you get when your detective rank increases. Labyrinth skills can be checked and acquired in the abilities section of the notebook menu.
Set whichever skills suit
You can
best.
activate labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory costs, so pay attention to how much you have left.
Time to head off in search of the truth. Let's solve this thing.
Will things really turn out fine?
Alright, I'll save here, as there. Cannot save now! Oh no. Uh-oh. Maybe it's just during this cutscene. Maybe I'll get the chance to save here. It did autosave.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth.
Right, let's see. You fucker.
Come on, pay attention.
In abilities, you can check master status as well as acquire and set labyrinth skills.
You better not be
In status,
over
you can check
this.
master detective. You can check master's detective rank, detective points, and the effective skills when they're set.
Hey, Master, do you
In
need a
skills,
power
labyrinth
up?
skills can be acquired by picking a skill mass you want and spending SP.
Set whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory costs. That's right. Give me this one. I'll just do that. Do I like the 3D backgrounds? They're pretty good. Visually,
Sure
it's
looks
pretty
creepy.
good.
Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
Hey, yo.
You're... what?
Yeah, sure. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Gotta write this down.
They're placed in the mystery labyrinth where the path just goes on and on. You can't move on until the scene plays out, so keep following the path until it does. She was wilding out. Alright, can I save now? Big. Okay. She's an eccentric character. What did she say? I'm not saying that she's not valid, but she's out there, bro. I did say that I needed mystery in my diet. So in a way, I can kind of understand. Like, I'm kind of halfway there. Maybe Shinigami's the mastermind? It wouldn't be too she's probably behind something. Probably not this case, but she'll be the mastermind of something. Alright, but I'm sweaty and sleepy, so I'll call it here for today. I don't think, as much as I would like to make up for the fact that I missed Tuesday stream, I don't think I'll be able to. I think it's going to be a very busy week, so I don't think I'll be able to make it up. So I'll probably be back on Tuesday, maybe earlier. I mean, I'll have my schedule by like Saturday, Sunday or so. Sunday won't happen, so maybe my schedule will go up on Sunday. But I'll try and have the schedule on YouTube and whatnot, and what's it called? But yes, I'm sweaty and I'm tired. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. So far, I'm having a pretty good time. I think it's a nice little chill game to vibe with. So I'm glad I started it. But yeah, I'll be scooting out of here. Thank you for subscribing for 61 months total, 40 months in a row. I'm afraid that you're a bit late, but you know, Noir, while I got you here, what's your schedule looking like for later today? How are you available? You know, just wondering. Would you happen to be available for video games? For perhaps finishing Halo? Is that in the cards, would you say? We're on the last mission, bro. We only have one mission. So if we do one mission, we beat the game. No, I mean finishing Halo 1, not the whole franchise. I mean finishing Halo 1. We're on the last mission of Halo 1, I promise you. I promise you we're on the final mission. Okay. I'll see you on Discord. Okay. Thank you friends for pulling up for the Raincode stream. It's a good time. But yeah, I'll see you next week, Tuesday. Same classic time, 6:30 p.m. I'll be there. And hopefully you as well. Also, everybody have yourself a good 4th of July if you're American. If you're not American, then have a good 4th of July, you know? Why should we keep all the joy? You're entitled to just as much joy as we are. Maybe it's even actually better for you because now you don't have bombs going off outside of your house. So maybe you're actually happy that you're not American. Maybe even. But yeah, that's all from me. I'll see you guys again next week. Bye bye. See ya.